And we're live and nobody is here. Well, there's a few people here, and I apologize. I had some problems actually getting here. I had some problems with my AC, and it just messed up everything. Being here on time, all the whole thing. I know, no excuse, but here in Phoenix, if your AC ain't working right, you got some big problems to say the least. So I do thank for those who are currently here. There's not many. Um, but yeah, that was what was going on with that. I'm just trying to check to see if anybody else is updated. I might actually just hop on uh, Discord for a bit just to pull some people in, to say the least, before we get things started, or until we see a few more people funnel in. Give me just a moment. All right, I do see a few more of you guys came in, so cool. Glad to see it. What I was gonna state is, yeah. One sec, let me mute myself on YouTube. There we go. Yeah, that was the whole thing. It was just, man. I mean, when your AC is not working right and you're trying to like hurry up to get that thing, like find out what the heck is going on with that, it's a nightmare. AC not working in Phoenix is an absolute nightmare. I imagine it's probably even worse for people who live in Miami. So I'm actually gonna kick this fan up a notch, and then we'll get right into it. I do apologize for that, but crap does happen, unfortunately. So yeah, I had to delay this by 15 minutes, and then when I saw Tim Shea's whole thing, like, Tim, you're saying, yeah, too late for me. I'm thinking too late for me, and then I saw a thing, and I was like, oh my gosh, I put it at 7:15 my time, and it's supposed to be 6:15 my time. Technically, it's supposed to be 6 my time, 9 your guys' time. If we're starting right on time, I wasn't able to start right on time because of AC. But what I was going to state is, so I was going to delay it a little bit. And then when I went back, I saw that, and I was like, oh no, everybody's going to show up about hour and 15 minutes after our start time. And I was like, oh no, good thing. Yeah. So shout out to Tim Shea, who saw that, and then I went back in and fixed it. So thank you so much, you guys, for showing up. I always believe on being on time and all that, but today was just kind of out of my hands, to say the least. So we are going to kick it right into the comments. We actually have a good show. Luna Classic is going crazy, right? Yeah, that's why you're all here. That's why you're all excited. Shout out to all us crazy lunatics, right? So let's kick things into high gear right now. Let's go ahead and do it. And technically speaking, this will be the first comment because Tim Shea was basically, you just gave me a heads up. So if you want to be technical, I guess it's you, Tim, right? Now see how that changed? Oh, there we go. All right. And then you guys get debate if you guys are first. So anyway, Mr. Lambos, Crypto Talk, what's up? Hey, good to see you. You guys are saying what's up to each other. Crypto Talk now, VR, Woot. Brian Dowie, sup, Max? Right back at you, Brian. Good to see you guys. How about that Luna Classic from Loose Banana? Yeah, absolutely. Never seen you before. Thank you for joining us. We normally start right on time at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. So I do apologize for that, but thank you so much for joining us. Loose Banana, I haven't seen you before. So with that said, everybody, welcome Loose Banana. We have a very welcoming community here, and we would love to hear whatever questions or comments you have. And absolutely, Luna Classic all the way. I'm just going to call you Briltony. I know Larry calls you Brittany. I'll call you Briltony. How about that? Briltony, welcome. Good to see you again. You're a regular. Really, really appreciate you. All right. Tim Shea, Mr. Lambos, yes. Brian Dowie, they know. Yep, we all know by this time. Hello, Terra Luna Classic, it says from Hassan. I haven't seen you, Hassan. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Really, really appreciate it. Tim Shea, Brown Dowie, the Dabs. All right, you guys all welcome each other. Crypto Talk now. It must be Larry or somebody. He said, yeah, boy. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that. And let's see. Yeah, no AC blows. Run the yeah, exactly. Well, it was like I don't know. You come out from the hot sun. It's like I'm looking at the temperature right now. It says what is it like 110 degrees, and then you come in, you want to get relief, and it's like the AC's on, and it's like 82 degrees. It's like okay, this thing's not it's not running right to say the least. All right, so Tim Shea, loving my bone and Luna Classic. Yep, absolutely. All right, so look, you guys waited long enough. We're not gonna just kick through all the comments and stuff like that. Although I love you guys making comments. Why is there no screen schedule for one? For I don't know. It's because it was hot as heck, and when you're terribly hot and you can't think, you just scramble. And I apologize. So all right, let's get to crypto talk now. This is Patches. I learned to type without thumbs. All right. Venom Hemi, when Hellcat, lol. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. All right, guys, let's go ahead and kick it right into the show. Thanks so much for showing up. Really, really appreciate you guys. All right, so the first thing I did, and I'm going to go ahead and share all of this. So you're going to see the endless mirrors for a second, so bear with me. All right. And just like you see right here, right? It says basically terracloth. You know what? I don't even need this on right now. So hold on a second. Let me fix this. Oop, I hit the wrong button. Oh. Yeah, I don't have anything to hear, so why do I need to wear some earmuffs, right? I don't know. All right. Gotta kick it back in that. There we go. Okay. All right, so yeah, the first thing actually is I'm gonna kick it over here first. So let's check out the overall crypto market cap. It does say it's slightly down, but it's been slightly up, slightly down, right? 978 billion. Bitcoin did pop back up to 20,000, but let's face it, it went back down. It's just been a lot of back and forth in regards to Bitcoin. I know we went to the Luna Classic. Don't worry. Looking at the top 100. Also, don't forget Ethereum still above that 1500. That's good. On the 24-hour chart, we do see the likes of Chili's is still up there, so on and so forth. Tim Shea had some Polygon news. I did see that. Really good to see what was going on with Polygon. We'll get into that a little bit later. Just going to check that 1 hour real quick. Again, it's just those. All right, so going on to my watch list, and of course, the one that's absolutely just doing amazing. Big pump. Nothing parabolic, but still a very big pump. Very significant. Really good to see is of course, Terra Luna Classic, right? So currently 41%. We also are at rank 209. On top of that, volume is tremendous, right? Look at that volume, 830 million. And then on top of that, we have circulating supply of, that's 6 trillion. Yeah, 6,585 billion. 344,679,922. All right. So let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit more on that. We'll actually go to the right page for that. Let's pull it up. And just like you see right here, it's sitting at 0.00021. All right. Market cap, as you guys saw, went up 41%. Just trying to point out some key highlights. Again, we talked about the volume, close to being up 100%. And then let's go back to the overview. All right. And then in regards to this, gosh, I'm just double checking that you guys can hear me okay. Okay, yeah, you can. All right. As you can see right here, right, this was yesterday. And it's just a nice, healthy incline. And we're going to get into some of these highlighted charts, to say the least, right? And the reason for it, because, it's just a little bit more detailed than this. But there's one guy I saw who highlighted a double pennant, and that basically formed before there was blast off. So that's something we're going to want to pay attention to, especially in the future. Yesterday, I think we pointed out the whole thing. The double cup and handle. That was another great thing. So there's all sorts of, signs, if you will, before takeoff, right? That, is worthy to look at because, those are indicators that, wow, something amazing is going to happen, to say the least. All right. So let's get to the point that you wanted to see some of this right here too, before we actually get right into just Luna Classic in itself. So shout out to Alpha X50. He says, same as Luna Classic. He points out the diamonds, I guess, diamond hands. He says, you don't have to believe it, but upcoming 10X, USTC, and Luna Classic are going to happen. Check out this one for USTC, and it's worthy to note, to say the least. We'll get back into, of course, CMC and what is listed there. But again, check this out. A pattern. What pattern? We'll zoom in more. So the pattern is another double what? Double pennants. And I think that's the key highlight that we should be looking at, like I mentioned earlier. We saw a double pennant for Luna Classic earlier before liftoff. And now we're seeing it, of course, for USTC. Now, you may be wondering, like, well, how long ago was this posted? Well, believe it or not, this was posted about 3 hours ago. All right. So we can get more into it. We'll look, of course, at KuCoin, all that great stuff. But sometimes it's just nice to see a quick highlight of what's going on. Again, a double pennant. Really cool stuff, to say the least. All right. So there's that. On top of that, this is breaking. All right. You guys want the breaking news? Crypto talk now. Breaking news. Right. So breaking, a proposal might be on the way to restructure the USTC/Luna Classic mechanism, which shouldn't be too difficult from a technical standpoint, it says. Luna Classic needs something to differentiate it in the crypto space, which, let's face it, we know that for the most part. But it says this thing is its relationship with USTC. Okay. So this wasn't going to just be a show about strictly Luna Classic. It's also going to be on USTC. Now let's check this out. It mentions repeg USTC 1-1 ratio with USD by re-enabling Triple M with 1 million daily cap. So that now that Terra Classic has staking and governance re-enabled, the time has come to bring USTC back to peg 1-1. Again, we heard about this before, people coming up with certain ideas and so on, but you're going to see more and more of this proposed, and some will be passed. Let's face it, some won't. But anyway, like it says, it's going to be in a safe, sustainable, and symbiotic. I'm sorry. Got something in this certain way. Can't even pronounce that at the moment without actually coughing. Hold on. All right. It says, by my yes vote. By my yes vote, I support the following proposal to go live on the auspicious day of September 22nd, 2022. Number one, reactivation of the market maker module. That's what Triple M is on Terra Classic, so that community members and arbitragers can once again burn USTC and receive Luna Classic in a fair 1-1 value exchange. Number two, resetting of the protocol defined upper limit on daily USTC burn and Luna Classic mint to a new hard cap of USD 1 million per day. All right, I get it. Easier said than done. All right. But nonetheless, you're going to see this pop up more than enough times. Get used to it. All right. On top of that, you guys follow Happy Caddy. I follow Happy Caddy. He's like the bona fide, representative of the community, if you will, when it comes to the likes of Luna Classic. Let's just face it. He's the face of the Terror Rebels. He's all those things that basically mentioned. So shout out to him. Listen to this. Luna Classic, utility equals use case, equals volume, equals price increase. He states burning coins will not simply make the price go up. True. We burn to reduce the total supplies, so we are not limited by our market cap in the future. Our focus needs to be on bringing back projects that left and onboarding new ones. Couldn't have said it better myself. You attract the likes of the old ones that had the good quality in the old system before the crash. That creates more and more demand. Granted, we had about 30 or so, like some odd amount, I think it was like maybe 31, something like that, committed to actually Terra Luna Classic, as in this, post crash, right? And there was rumor that something around a total of 70 some odd ones. But, at the end of the day, you got to go by the confirmed ones. So we have already the confirmed ones. We have potentially the ones that are thinking about getting back into us because they see that, wow, this is a very passionate community. Things could be big. I'm telling you guys, when we get to some of these monumental prices, right, on the upside, it all makes sense. It would attract, the likes of maybe some of the ones that left, right? On top of that, there's this. All right, it says there is proof here. Upcoming USTC 10X. USTC will follow Luna Classic very soon. We'll show you a little bit more about the Luna Classic as well. But again, like I pointed out, this is a different guy. Let's just say, guy, this is Luna Classic HQ. And again, it's kind of like what I showed you earlier, right? Double pennant, right? The first one, it's decent. Second one, pretty nice, right? Now check this out. That was for USTC. We got Luna Classic. Again, same pattern, a little bit different, right? Double pennant, okay? Then moonshot. So if anything, key takeaways, last few days, double cup and handle, decent pump. Double pennant, moonshot, all right? Or big pump. Maybe not quite moonshot. We're not quite the parabolic times yet, my friends. If you're new to crypto, I know you're excited about this, and rightfully so. Wait, like I said to the other guys on the post show yesterday, wait until we get into a bull market. Wait till we get to where many projects are at the new all-time highs. That's where things get parabolic. But nonetheless, we're going to celebrate now in a little, in our own way, because it's nice to see this, especially in a bear market. To see this happen in a bear market is tremendous. All right, we're going to kick it back to the comments. We're going to go ahead and, look into some more Luna Classic. We're going to do a little thing of reading some comments from a recent video that I want to bring up to you guys. I want to see what you think in that regard. And yeah, let's go ahead and do this. So I'm actually going to stop the share because I don't want the endless mirrors. And we're going to recognize our community. All right. So I'm going back up in the comments. You guys are saying what's up to each other, which is great. April Cornwell, hey. Yeah, with the flowers. Thanks, April Cornwell. Legrand Commission, perfect day to wear a green shirt, Max. Yeah, you will. You know what? You may be surprised on how soon that'll happen. Is that a hint? Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. Legrand Commission. Guys, go along with Luna Classic. No financial advice. Yeah, absolutely. Mr. Selmo Fudd, looking really good, my friend. Like the outfit, like the look. Crypto Talk now. Yep, thank you, my friend. Sir Rafael Santos, good day, Sir Max. Yeah, good day back to you. I see even Coochie Boy's in the house. Good to see you, Coochie Boy. You're saying what's up to Mr. Shea. Let's see. Selmo Fudd, hey Max, with the Shiboshi, I'm sorry, not Shiboshi, the Shinobi V2, I might as well kiss my quintillions goodbye, wouldn't you say? Well, yeah, maybe, and that's the thing I hate about, I'm just going to be honest, I'm not a fan of V2s unless it's an absolute must. I have to look more into it because I don't want to necessarily flood my own bag either, but the whole reason why I got into some of these projects, right, is because all the zeros were attractive. But I also get the other debate where when they get listed on certain exchanges, right, especially the centralized ones, the whole idea of too many zeros messes with, I guess, the APIs of those platforms, right? And it becomes a problem. And so there is that. But my thing, of course, yeah, just like you. I mean, you look at the whole thing, especially when you came in. Like I came in Shibnobi. I don't know if it was day 1 or 2, but it was really early, right? And so, yeah, when you saw it, basically, shave off like a 0 or 2 zeros, you look at it and you start opening up those spreadsheets. Like, all right, what happens, with my position when I hit. When this thing erases 3 zeros, 4 zeros. And then that's what creates so much demand, if you will, of why people got into it to begin with. I'm not shooting down the whole thing with the utility. I'm not. And of course, they're going to get there with the utility. I believe that. But that is the original attractive thing about it. So, yeah, it's hard to say. I'm going to have to look into that more myself because, I'm affected with that too. A lot of us are into Shibnobi. But yeah, I can see where you're coming from with that. And that is a good question. I just don't have the answer to it right at the moment. All right, so you're saying what's up to Tim Shea? Cool. LeGrand Commission. My Luna Classic prediction, short term. Let me double check that's on. All right. 0.001 medium term, long term, 10 cents. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Short term, 0.001 medium term, 10 cents. Okay. Long term, $1. All right. I hope you're right, man. My friend, mi amigo, I really, really hope you're right. And we'll get into some of these other things, address, of course, some of the recent things that we posted, of course, with the whole thing of, is it doomed and so on. I mean, it doesn't look doomed right now. It looks really good, right? So, but we'll get into some of that right now. Ray Gamble. Dan, when pullback? Well, don't know exactly yet. If the overall crypto market cap tanks, you would think that would affect pullback, but that's not the case. That's not the case at all because Luna Classic happens to be those ones that, or one of those ones that pumps while the whole market is down. So as far as when pullback, I don't know. I'm gonna say when there's a bunch of sell-offs, but let's face it, that might be just a brief thing and then blast off again. If volume is there, yeah, absolutely. All right. That's a good question. Tim Shea, I like the way you think, LeGrand. Are you staking? He basically, we have to be staking on, what is it? Something that was Terror Station or something like that, if they had it, because obviously there's no, staking on central exchanges at the moment. Me personally, as soon as I see that in the future, when centralized exchanges have that, especially like KuCoin, I'm just going to probably just wait it out and keep it there. But teachers on, we all have our own choices when it comes to that. Semo FUD, they are some money grabbers, I see. Well, maybe. LeGrand Commission, not yet, but I'm going to do it. Okay. All right. Cody Core, maximums. Yes, good to see you, Cody. Always. Cool Cat Crypto, let's go Luna Classic. Yeah. Good to see you, Cool Cat. And let's see. You guys are all welcoming each other. Cool Cat Crypto says every time I check, Classic is higher. Yep, it is. All right. Bull Run Ready, aka Lee Figueroa. Good to see you, my friend. Let's go Luna. Yeah, absolutely. Well, how about this? Let's go Luna Classic, though, right? Some of you guys aren't too big of fans of Terra, the new Terra Luna, as in the 2.0, but we even pointed out, maybe it was last week. I can't remember how long ago. I think it was last week. That one could potentially 10x, not financial advice. You haven't seen that video? If you're interested, maybe take a look into it. It's not just me pulling data out of my rear. There's some valid data to support that. But if you're more bullish on Luna Classic, and rightfully so, right? Of course, that's where all the focus is at. Cool Cat Crypto. I had to correct that I made it sound like Classic was smoking weed. Yeah. All right. Carlos Brown. Hey, Carlos. Good to see you again. I see you every now and then. Really appreciate you. Glad to see you back. Luna Classic to the moon. Yep, absolutely. J-Man 350Z with the Nissan 350Z. You know what? My buddy Mike the Bull Wool, one of my best friends, he had a 280Z. I think it was like a late 70s, maybe early 80s model. He had a body kit on. It was red. Man, that's beautiful. Love that car. High ceiling. Anyway, J-Man 350Z, aka Jeff Pruden, aka Tulare. Whoa. He says, Max with the cheers. Thank you very much. And he's saying, what's up to the family? All right. Skipping down because you guys are all saying hi to yourself. And this is the last comment for now. I want to buy more Luna Classic, but too much green lol. Yeah, you don't want to exactly FOMO in. You can wait, and that's good. It's always good to do that. All right. So we're going to kick it into a couple other things before we kick it into some more things, to say the least. So I'm going to go ahead and share screen again. And let's do this. All right. So believe it or not, if you haven't seen the video, it says Luna Classic. Can Luna Classic realistically reach a penny? Terra Classic crypto news. Some of you guys feel like, oh, this is obvious. Of course it is. Thumbnail says, is Luna Classic Doom? Is 1 cent still realistic? A lot of you guys seen this. Shout out, of course, Mike Cornwell for bringing up the whole idea. It's not to FUD our own bag or anything. It's Luna Classic, and we have to be real when it comes to anything. Good news, bad news, you name it. So a lot of people, of course, already commented with this, and we have a lot of good engagement. And of course, this does help when it comes to YouTube algorithm. The YouTube algorithm absolutely loves engagement, whether it's the content creator who is engaging, somebody like myself. Technically, I am the person that made the video, and Larry uploaded it. But the point is, we're engaging with the community, and that helps. So it's just some good questions, and of course, they were responded to. For instance, JD on day one says, people, please don't let negative videos take you off your goal for Luna Classic. Right. No one's saying you can't add to your bag or anything. It says the fact that these guys are even talking about Luna Classic says a lot. Thank you to JD. And then Michael Cornwell says, I love Luna Classic, but numbers don't have emotions. And that's true. All right. Now, I'm not going to read all of this, but there's something I want to bring to the attention, especially to Mike Cornwell, if he happens to be watching, and also you guys, because this is valid. So it's this comment right here. He says, if somebody dies with stake coins, they stay staked. Okay. Again, not exactly. All right. So on every other crypto project, if you stake, let's say, for instance, you provided, you did staking, and let's just say there's that one exchange. I know it's not KuCoin or anything, but for instance, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, there happens to be one, and they allow up to a year, and they're going to give you a little bit extra APR on that because you did for a year. I mean, that makes sense, right? The longer you do it, the more of a reward you should get. Simply makes sense. All right. So he says, if somebody dies with stake coins, then they stay staked. You have to request an undelegation before the coins go back into your wallet. I have never heard of this. This is something which, Max, needs to know. Like, to me, that doesn't make sense, because traditionally speaking, when it comes to coins and tokens, right, you have a staking period, right? So for you guys that are only familiar with staking with the likes of, Crypto.com DeFi wallet app, or the native app as in Crypto.com, right? We're not even talking about Luna Classic, right? It could be some other ones. It could be like, staking Polygon on Crypto.com. It could be staking, some of these other ones, right? Heck, even Shiba Inu, when that was available. That's not available anymore. But the point is, traditionally speaking, a 1 month staking would be like flexible staking. The beauty of it is, you basically, after a month, you can get it out, or actually any time you can technically get it out, but you got to get a minimum yield on that. It's not going to be very much, maybe like 0.5%, but it's at least something better than nothing, right? And then some people do like 2 months. You get a little bit more, you get maybe a full percentage, right? But that's locked, right? So if your crypto basically goes to the moon, well, you're screwed on that because you have it locked up. You're doing the staking. Same when it goes to 3 months. And then in this case, if, somebody did for a year, that's still the case. It's locked up for that year. There's no, requesting for undelegation and whatnot, right? Especially if you're dead, right? So somebody he has 1 billion tokens, 1 billion coins, right? And he decides to stake it for a year. Is that guy going to be able to request an undelegation? Of course not. He's dead. Like, something happened to the guy. But nonetheless, in the year, then what happens? It goes back into circulation. So it's just a temporary fix. So anyway, I said to him, I said, I hear you on that, but even staking is only temporary, like I mentioned you guys. And then the tokens are back into circulation after staking ends. Absolutely true. We just said it. So he replies back, and this is not me disrespecting this person, so on. I love people respond, and he makes a good reply and so on. So shout out to Dave L. He might be watching right now. If you're here right now, by all means, I'm glad you're here. He says, yes, but this contract doesn't end until they recall it. The coins will just stay with the validator until they recall it. Again, I will remind people, and even Mike Cornwell do the same. What about the guys who died, right? These are all possibilities, right? Now, some of you guys may think, well, gosh, Max, Mike, whoever, these are extreme circumstances. But the problem is, these are realistic possible circumstances. And at the end of the day, we need to be realistic about this because let's face it, it's still Luna Classic. Again, this is not me trying to create FUD. It may seem like that. Well, Max, do you know what FUD is? Fear, uncertainty, doubt. You're creating uncertainty. You're creating doubt. Teach us on. All right. So I'm going to kick it back to the actual comments. I want to see what you guys have to say in regards to some of this. Actually, before I do that, there's also this guy. He says, you guys are assuming 1 to 2% active wallets have millions or billions of coins. They might not have that, only 1,000. So who knows? Again, if you haven't seen this video, I highly recommend it. If you're wondering what in the heck is Max talking about, again, I'm referring to the whole idea. Mike Cornwell brought up this thing about, could Luna Classic be doomed if we have, even just 1 to 2% of lost, people lost their seed phrase, or people died before, for instance, before, the crash, or something, let's face it, a lot of people commit suicide, right? And some of those guys were whales, right? Because they saw their position go for 140 or 114, I can't remember what it is, but well over $100 down to fractions of a penny. That's what I'm talking about. Let's face it, it might not even be 1 or 2%, it might be 5%. So how do we realistically achieve these goals, right? If there is at least 1%, you know what I mean? Like don't get me wrong, we might get to that 10x, and we should, and that's great. There's still a lot of money to be made, but like some of these thumbnails, Matthew Perry, $100. Nothing against Matthew Perry, nothing against Crypto King and all the other, big influencers out there. They do great work. But there's statements about, for instance, 100 and so on. I'm just saying, I hope to God that's the case, because we'll all be doing fine. But is that actually achievable? Again, we point out the whole thing. We even tagged some people, Happy Caddy Crypto, some of the Terror, rebels. We're trying to get more eyeballs on this whole thing because it needs to be answered. Will it be answered by somebody? Will it be ignored? I don't know. But it's a valid concern, and it's still an ongoing concern until it is addressed. So back to the comments. All right, let's kick it back. All right, I do see we have some super chats. That's great. Before I get right into it, Lee Figueroa says my goal is 100 million Luna Classic. That's awesome. Yeah, Legrand's way up there. I know that. All right, Crypto Mike, aka Mike Cornwell, 99-cent super chat. Thank you for that. Really, really appreciate it, to say the least. I'm going to try to see if there's any other super chats. I don't. So thank you. Really, really appreciate it, Mike, as usual, and the Cornwall family. Let's see. Isaac. Good to see you again, Isaac. He says, aloha, brother. Bone, yes. We just did a video the other night on Bone. Check it out. It basically outlined why it's going parabolic. And even if people missed out, it could still be a great one to get into. Is there a little bit of FOMO going on? Absolutely. La Grande Commission. In my opinion, Luna Classic. I know you don't even sound like that. All right, I'll stop. In my opinion, Luna Classic will go to 10 cents minimum. Not saying by tomorrow, but we will get there. But you know what? That's great, because at the end of the day, there's still be a lot of us to make a really nice amount of money. Whether you're a person that has not as big of a bag like myself compared to you, it's still fine. We will still, we'll get there. And, Like we mentioned before, 7 cents is great. 10 cents is even better. But at the end of the day, we still want to have certain things addressed. And I believe eventually it will. We just need to get more people to talk about some of these things. Whether you want to say it's FUD or whatever you want to call it. Jeff Pruden, Bone, on fire. Let's have a cheers to it. And it's really cool. Absolutely. Tim Shea, on Terror Station, you have to request them. Yeah. Cool Cat Crypto, I think classic to 0.2 zeros and a 1 is very, yeah, I think that's a given. Hopefully higher. Mm-hmm. This week, oh, man, that's a stretch. Maybe. But I don't know. That's a real big stretch. Okay, hold on a second. Crypto Mike, aka Mike Cornwell. I say within 7 to 10 days. Okay. I still think it's a stretch personally, but you know what? Maybe we'll see it temporarily. It could be one of those cases where it's like a few hours, but watch out for that. I don't like the ones that are there for a few hours because, as you know, people will obsess over it. When it's only for a few hours, bots will do their thing. You get the gist. Jeff Pruden, think about the rich people are starting to FOMO into a coin we've been buying for a couple months. Suckers. Well, are they really suckers, or do they just look at the long term like we're looking at the long term? I mean, suckers in the short term, not suckers in the long term, though, right? Cool Cat Crypto, that soon would be nice. Okay. Samuel, don't call me Captain Hook. Hopefully you redeemed your Weg Me NFT from Larry. Props to you for winning that. Good to see you. Samuel Hook, how is everybody? Yeah, we're all doing pretty well. Good to see you, Samuel. All right, you guys are welcome, Samuel. Mike Cornwell, I think we could hit a $5 billion market cap with a rally. Yeah. You know what? Let's talk about that briefly. Let's see. I'm going to kick it down just a little bit more, but we'll get back to that. Jeff Pruden, I think he's responding to you. He says 5 billion easy market cap. So he is agreeing with you. I'm looking for 20 billion market cap, sticking out his green money tongue, and boom, it's coming out of his eyes. Power to the people, and cheers to that. Crypto Mike with same market cap burning to 5% of the project is 20x. Mike with the math. Did Mr. Bonds ever respond to you, or is he still on vacation? I'd like to hear from you. We'd love to get Mr. Bonds on here, to be honest. It would be nice to have him a guest on the show. Maybe if he responds to you, can you do me a favor? See if you'd be willing to come here. That'd be great. Either with Larry, me, him, and Larry. I think it'd be cool, especially if he does a new video on it. I know he did some videos in the past, but that'd be great. Max, how are you? I'm about 80% over this still a little bit there. It's annoying. And you know what? If I can't get over this 20% of this problem I have, then I guess I have to go to urgent care again, which is annoying. But I got to do what I got to do. I got to get rid of this thing. It's just dry, it's just really, really dry. Jeff Pruden, what's up, Jetpack? Okay, hold on. Mike Cornwell, and again, we're going to get back into that CMC thing. I just want to make sure I stay ahead of everything. Crypto Mike, aka Mike Cornwell, but if we can, 20x the $500 million market cap, that's another 20x. 20 times 20 equals 400x. Yeah, that's insanely awesome. Freed 006D EK826 mentioned a hard fork in the future and an interview with Happy Candy. All right, cool. Thanks for reporting that. I'm going to have to check into that. Some of you guys might have already seen that, which is great. So shout out to Happy Caddy. Happy Caddy is great. Absolutely, glad to see it. We have 41 people here. Really, really appreciate it. Pretty good numbers for tonight. Thank you very much. And then just as I said, we lost 3. Anyway, Cool Cat Crypto Luna Classic market cap has gone up about 500 million in the last 1-2 days. I mean, that's huge. We talk about market cap. Oh, I don't know. We can't get to that market cap. Yeah, we can. And if you look at the chart, it's just a beautiful, steady, climb, right? And then moonshot. All right. Mike Cornwell, $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Mike. Read my last 2 comments on the subject. I think I did. If I didn't, I'll get back into it. All right, let's see here. But thank you again. Unless you're referring to like Twitter, I don't see anything on that. But yeah, I think that's what you're talking about. And you want me to jump down and see it. And I didn't see the super chat at the time. I'm sorry about that. But I did read it. But thank you again, Mike. Really appreciate it. Legrand, I said before, and I'm going to say it again. Get 100 million if you can and be patient. Yeah, I might have to do something like that. I think that'd be about $1,000 if I'm not mistaken. I mean, at 4 zeros, I think it was $1,000. I don't know. Maybe Mike Cornwell could do the math on it again. Jeff Pruden, you're okay. Jetpack Joe 229. Thanks, J-Man, aka Jeff Pruden. Nobody ever said anything about this, just wondered. Right on. Thanks for helping other members of the community. That's what a great community is all about. Shout out to Jeff Pruden. Shout out to Mike Cornwell with the math. Shout out to our whole darn community. Crypto Talk now. Let's do this. Luna Class to the moon. Let's do this. If you guys aren't psyched, then I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, of course you're psyched. We're all psyched. Max P. Hey, Max. Hey, Max P. Good to see you. Do buy all the hype around near protocol? Most of it. Yeah. I'm a fan of it, even though I don't have it yet. But I'm looking at DCA. I'm trying to prepare myself, like a lot of you guys, recognizing great projects, especially the ones that are top 100. That's, I believe, top 100 easily. I think it might be top 50 if I'm not mistaken. Trying to prepare in this bear market for when the bull market comes. Man, we're more than good. Right? Don't get me wrong. The hot topic today is Luna Classic, but let's face it. Tezos, Near Protocol, you name it, right? And we're going to get into some of these other ones here in a bit. Hi, Isaac. Let's go Bone. Yep, absolutely. Bull Run Ready, a.k.a. Lee Figueroa. 1 cent by spring. Could very well happen. Maybe before that. I will say this. It will be before that if bull, like your name. If the bull run happens here within the next couple months, there's a hope in, of course, September 1st, I was saying late August and so on. That didn't happen. I was wrong. Will Larry be right? Will it actually be Valentine's Day? My goodness. Anyway. Crypto Mike, we are suckers to those who got in at 5 zeros. Lol. Yeah. Yeah. Well, how long was that? 2 hours? 5 hours? Can't remember. It was very short. I think it was 2 to 5 hours. Anyway. Lee Figueroa, Bull Run Ready. All I need is 100,000 and me and the wife is debt free. That's nice. Yeah. I mean, that's one way of looking at it. A lot of us just, we want more than being debt free. We want to, financial independence. That's where I'm basically at. For me, we all have our own case. For me, I'm literally, realistically looking at it from like, short term, maybe a year. Long term, 3 to 6 years. I always tell people, because they say, well, you're really into crypto. It's like, yeah, I am. And I tell them, I said, or they tell me, they say, okay, well, realistically, where do you see yourself? Like becoming, I guess you could say, like a millionaire. Like, obviously, a lot of us want to become millionaires. Some of us are. And I say, realistically, maybe 3 to 6 years. Short term, it's possible 1 to 3. We all have our different outlooks. Some people want to be billionaires. Some people are like, oh, I'm not going to even touch anything for 10 years. We all have a reason. But let's face it. I think we should all at least take profits off the top. If you're that type of person, you're just going to hold on for dear life forever. I don't know. That's just not me. Well, that's me on ADA. I guess I have to be. Anyway, we're not going to get into ADA tonight. Jeff Pruden. I mean, anybody willing to put $1 million into a cryptocurrency is seriously rich and bored with life. I put in my 1,000 and I'm going to continue to put money in, but I'm up a hell of a lot. Okay, right on. I'm just going to double check to see if there's any super chats. I don't want to pass up anybody. Okay, there's not. That's fine. Let's see. I bought Luna Classic at 4 zeros, 16. Yeah, you know what? I don't remember where that originally was at. I have it written. I don't know off the top of my head. Crypto Punk. I can't remember if you did. All right. Uncle Bam Bam with the Kubota Tractor. Larry's always pointing that out. Hello, everyone. Prayers 100% and respect that. Right at you. Booyaka. Right there. Booyah, booyaka. Thank you. Good to see you. I think you're talking to Max P, but just in case you're talking to me, Max, try ivermectin works for me every time. You are talking to me. Okay. I have to look into that. Ivermectin. All right. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, cool cat. All right. So you guys talking to each other. Terrarium to the moon. Okay. Crypto Punkuchi boy. Remember, it was 6 years before it was renamed. All right. Yeah, that, you know what? That is true. Forgot about that. Remember, it was still called Terra Luna, and then it was renamed. That's a good point. Coochie boy with the knowledge. Look at that. All right. And then Coochie boy says I got in at 6, I believe. Okay. Adewale, Sariki, Matic, or Flow. Why not both? Who says you have to own just one? But if I had to pick one, I'm going to go, of course, with what? Polygon, aka Matic. Absolutely. All right. Tim Shea was my favorite crypto at 116. All right, we're real close to the end of comments. Hold on a second, but we're just going to read this and a couple other ones. Crypto Mike, Edward Kim, respond today, acknowledged, but said, quote, we will find a way to remove those wallets. Let me get this quote. That's how crypto works, though. On. Let me get this quote. That's not how crypto works. So I was going to say. All right, cool. If you can get that, that'd be great. Okay, I guess you do got it. From EK, aka Edward Kim. All right, guys, this is big. We're going to kick in the next segment, but Crypto Mike, aka MC Crypto Mike Cornwell. Anyway, dropping the crypto bars, if you want to call it that. All right. He states, from Edward Kim, but now that Luna Classic is at 0.00018, there is no benefit to recover 1,000 or 10.000. Hashtag Luna Classic from their quote wallets when after Luna Classic will hit $1 or $2, they will. Okay, interesting. Another follow-up with Mike Cornwell. Anyway, after some time, they will count only circulating supply, not the total supply. But I'm pretty sure that it's not 200 billion. All right, good to know. Hey, guys, thank Mike Cornwell for all the useful info. Always doing great, especially when it comes to the math and the critical thinking behind the likes of Luna Classic. And the ISOs obviously take a break from that because Luna Classic is the big focus right now. But thanks, Mike. And everybody give him a hand. He's really killing it with all the useful information. All right, Jeff Pruden, let's go, Max. Yeah, thank you for that. Yep, guys, let's hit that like. I don't even know where we're at on it. Let's see it real quick. 25 likes, 29 people watching. Not bad. Thank you. All right, LOL. 10,000 Luna Classic is $5. Some people just can't wake up to this. Clowns. Some harsh words, but you're being real. Okay. Maximums. Thank you, Cody. Please smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, thank you. We could use some more likes, guys. Thank you. Legrand Commission, by the next bull run, the CTN community will be big, wealthy, and happier. Let's dream, guys. One small decision today can change your future. Yeah. One small step for crypto talk now. One big step for the CTNN community now. Something like that. Crypto Mike, Max, look at the Twitter post I made with the 4 pics of when I got into rap. Luna posted this AM Twitter. Cool. Yeah, I definitely will. You guys are saying what's up to each other. And let's see. Bull run ready. I have 40K invested into crypto, all bought when it crashed earlier this year. Yeah, I reinvested 52K at the beginning of the year. I wish I would have waited to these times, but guess what? That's part of my crypto journey. We all have our own crypto journey, but we basically learn from that experience when we go forward. And, at the end of the day, we can't all just give advice, I guess you could say, like, this is the way to do it, right? We all got to reflect based on what has personally happened with us. and how we get through those type of things and how we adjust. So yeah, thanks for sharing that. 40K, that's nothing to bat an eye at. That's pretty significant. All right. I'm just gonna go a little bit further down. Ivermectin is a safe drug that will knock out that nasty stuff you have. I don't really have much. It's just a little tiny bit. It's annoying. It kind of just sits there and it's dry. It's just annoying. But thank you, Cool Cat. I'll remember that. Ivermectin. All right, Mr. B, it just broke strong resistance at 22,500. Next strongest resistance, 35 cents. Okay. And let's see. Lunatics token is really hooking me up with those rewards. 150,000 Luna Classic for free today. All right, awesome. All right, cool. Mr. B bought another 20 million coins. Tim Shea, glad to hear it. Blowing right. All right, at the bottom of the comments, we're gonna get right into Mike Cornwell's share. So I'm gonna share the whole thing. And let's see here. You said it was your last tweet. Let me refresh the screen. Maybe it just came up. So it wasn't a DM. Okay, so let's just do Mike Cornwell. There he is. Look at that. First of all, hold on. Let's just give credit where credit's deserved. Look at this. How sweet is that? That's what I'm talking about. The community. Great picture. You and your baby. Awesome. Look at this. April Cornwell. Mike Cornwell. Look at Mike. He's like, yeah. Sup. Anyway. Just want to point some of that out. All right. So you say about an hour ago, people are pulling Bitcoin to put into Luna Classic. Crazy. Trading pairs are on fire. You got a response to that, I guess. Oh, no, it's probably spam. Nope. Okay. And then, yeah, I saw the one for Crypto King earlier where he says Luna Classic is officially pumped over 50% today alone. We're causing a crypto revolution. Let's keep that momentum going strong. Yeah, I mean, Crypto King does pretty awesome on his content in regards to that. Let me see. Do you have anything else that you posted? Oh, political stuff. Luna Class 13 hours ago. Who was here during this day? I was. Notice that it says day on the chart. All right, let's take a look at that. Okay, you were talking about the Wrap Luna earlier. All right, Wrap Luna token price 0.4058. That was a while ago. All right. Trading in Luna has been halted. Oh, okay, giving us like a history lesson. That's good. Wrap Luna token price 0.000219. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting stuff to say the least. Hopefully that was the area that you want me to look at. I also remember you did mention this whole thing with the world's largest Bitcoin ATM firm to go public on the NASDAQ. That is pretty significant. I will show this real quick. So it's a worthy to mention, you guys. Let's face it. Bitcoin Depot is set to become a publicly traded company on the NASDAQ under ticker symbol ticker. What am I from? New York? No, sorry. Yeah, ticker symbol. Bitcoin ATM firm currently operates over 7,000 ATMs across the U.S. The company will list through a SPAC deal worth $855 million with GSRM. No, I'm not going to talk like that. All right, Bitcoin Depot, the world's largest provider of Bitcoin ATMs, according to data from Coin ATM Radar, will go public on the NASDAQ through an $885 million deal with a special purpose acquisition company, which is SPAC, right? That's basically what it stands for. According to Thursday's press release, Bitcoin Depot currently boasts a fleet of over 7,000 ATMs across North America, which allows, I should say, customers to conveniently convert fiat into Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Larry was mentioning he had a little experience with that many years ago. Upon the completion of the acquisition, which is expected to close in the first quarter of 2023, Bitcoin Depot will merge GSR2 Mediroa Acquisition Corp to become Bitcoin Depot Inc. Wow. and trade under ticker symbol. Ticker symbol. Anyway, BTM on the NASDAQ US Stock Exchange. Quote, we're always looking to expand our reach so as many people as possible can access crypto to control their own money and conduct easier and simpler financial transactions, said Brandon Mintz, CEO and founder of Bitcoin Depot, per the release. According to the release, Bitcoin Depot has generated over $623 million in revenue in the past 12 months, with a net income of over $6 million, while the company's Bitcoin ATMs already permeate over 40% of the U.S. population across 7,000 locations. The release details that the company has a pending application to enter New York State to further its market reach. Good luck with that with New York. All right. There's, of course, a lot more into this. If you want to read it, go to bitcoinmagazine.com. And if anything, just type in these two keywords, Bitcoin ATM. It should take you right to the article. Shout out to Mike Cornwell once again for the valuable information. Thanks, Mike. So I'm going to kick it back to comments just for a moment. Gucci Boy, remember the 3-0 rule. If a project deletes 3 zeros, that's 1,000x. 1K times x, times 1,000 is 1 milli. Yeah. Cool Cat Crypto. Damn, Michael and April are freaking hot. Yeah. Yeah, you are some attractive individuals, to say the least. In a non, what way. All right. Let's see here. Gucci Boy, Coinbase jacked us on Wrapped Luna Classic. Yeah, it did. I guess some people also feel the same way on what? Crypto.com, right? But mainly Coinbase, yes. And of course, Mike Cornwell pointed that out quite a few times. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you did. Mr. B with the Ferrari logo. Crypto Mike, the only answer I got for you is everything that could happen with the coin has been considered and will address when the time comes. Not the answer you wanted, but it's an answer for now. Well, nonetheless, you know what? You're engaging with him with that. That's great. We love to have these type of discussions because, it's a good thing. Crypto Mike, I'm still holding 28 million Wrapped Luna. Nice. Tim Shea, Mt. Gox release was delayed again. Was that what you're saying? Mt. Gox? Or are you saying Gox? Oh, Gox. Okay. My bad. I saw a little bit about that. I didn't really take it too serious, to say the least. But I did see a few things that were, not streaming. I saw some tweets, to say the least, in regards to that. All right. All right, so Crypto Mike Cornwell. By the way, that's a cool look. I like it. Anyway, he says, I got to talk to Edward Kim. You did. Nice. But I don't think he invested the thought in much. I guess you said much thought. I think that's what you're trying to say. Don't think he invested much thought into it. Okay. Was talking about old Luna and 10 to 100 coins. And I'm talking about post crash where $100 is a million. LOL. Oh, well, you know what? I don't know why that is. I mean, when it comes to certain content creators, influencers, what do you want to call it? The only thing I can think of is, when they get really, really big, right? It's like they get a lot of DMs, and some of it they just kind of like skim through real quick and try to come up with like a brief answer. But then again, you stated that you've had like actually deeper conversations with like Crypto King. So I don't know. I can't speak for him, but I can see the frustration. Let's see here. 8 Ball. Hello, can anyone send me Luna Classic, please? Yeah. Maybe. I don't know if anybody wants to give it away. So, Cool Cat Crypto. 8 Ball. Sure. How much? You oh, you are talking about Mount God. I thought you were talking. You know what? Have you guys seen that other one? I'm not talking about Luna Classic. Luna T. There's this other one. I think it sounds like Gox or something. I can't remember. Maybe you guys have seen it. It literally has, it's like gold, and it has like a diamond looking thing. It's supposed to be some new thing that they're doing with Luna Classic. It kind of reminds me like, somebody trying to recreate Luna. I don't really know much about it, but I saw that more than enough times. That's what I thought you were talking about, and I thought it was just called Gox, but you're talking about Mount Gox. My bad. All right. Crypto Mike, you gonna send me an 8-ball if I send Luna Classic? Lol. Yeah, that's a good point. Jeff Pruden, one of the most influential people in the crypto market, refuses to talk about Luna Classic, and I feel like he's missing out, and his community is missing out because of his arrogance. BitBoy. Ooh. Well, I don't really like to badmouth other influencers, and I am subscribed to her, but I can understand your frustration. I can understand. I'm going to read that again because I guess it needs to be pounded on a little bit. One of the most influential people in the crypto market refuses to talk about Luna Classic, and I feel like he's missing out, and his community is missing out because of his arrogance. I don't know. And you do point out a good thing. I mean, why wouldn't you want to talk about Luna Classic? At least address it. Like, he doesn't even have to officially endorse it, right? But can you at least talk about it? I can see where you come from. Like, come on, this is trending. Be like if I came on today, and I know I'm not a huge influencer, but someday maybe, right? I keep plugging away at this. Larry keeps plugging away at this. Our community keeps plugging away at this, right? We'll get there. Everybody has to start somewhere, right? Absolutely. But I get the frustration. Basically, the way you're looking at it is like, Luna Classic's the hot topic of the day. Imagine if I came in here and I was like, all right, everybody, to the moon. And you're like, yeah, obviously Mac's going to talk about Luna Classic. And I'm like, all right, so we're going to discuss Mononoke Inu today. And, that 8-bit game that they came out with a while back? Well, check this out. Here is a new update. Do you realize if you did up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, select, start, you would get unlimited cheat codes for your sumo wrestler in this 8-bit game? You guys would be like, are you freaking kidding me? Max, what's wrong with you? Anyway. All right, 8-ball. He's got... Wow, that's pretty bold, but hey, right on. Maybe you'll get lucky. Okay, 8-ball, please do not repeat that post, and it can stay up. Okay. Crypto Mike, 8-ball, just gonna go get an 8-ball with his Luna Classic. I'm not gonna say that, but you're referring to BitBoy is broke. Really? There's no way. Really? So it was this recent? Because I mean, he doesn't have courtside seats, right? So you guys know I'm a big NBA fan, right? Portland Trailblazers, my number 1 team. Phoenix Suns, my number 2 team. Some people say to me, how can you have a number 2 team? My mom was a huge Suns fan. That's how I could be. That's my number 2. All right. I also live in Phoenix. I also live like half of my life in Portland, half of my life here. Take it as you will. But I was going to say, BitBoy Crypto, he has not courtside seats, but he has mid-court, like second row. Those are really expensive seats, especially, for the playoffs. Yeah, the Hawks didn't do too well in the playoffs, but I mean, he's at that. He's going to the World Series. He was at, I think he was at the Super Bowl, or not the Super Bowl. He was at a national championship game, right? He's a big Georgia Bulldogs fan, right? So I don't know. I mean, maybe somebody's hooking him up, but if you're talking about like recently within the last month or so, you just lost it all, huh? I have to look into that. Legrand, we will pick it up once 1 cent. Mononoke is the bomb. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's sarcastic, obviously. I hold Mononoke, unfortunately. I'm sorry if you're a big Mononoke fan. J-Man, HMU Discord DM. Nasty. Yeah, Taco Bell earlier. I had Taco Bell earlier. Anyway, that sounds nasty too. I just had to get something quick. Oh yeah, Max, you had to get something quick. Now you're about to have something quick. Yeah, we're not gonna go that way. No. Jeff Pruden, give me 5. Yeah. Mike Cornwell. You set me up. Are you setting me up for a sofa? LDGAF. I gotta be careful with you, Mike. I don't know. Text chat, not okay. That was, you never know with Mike Cornwell. You just never know. But it's cool, man. I always appreciate your sense of humor. All right. Jeff Pruden, the computers in my office. Okay. Bahaha. Crypto. Cool cat crypto. Don't forget. Ugh. You guys are nasty tonight. Loose banana with another one. Has anyone looked into Rich Quack? Just that name, I don't know, but no, I haven't. If we got time, maybe we can look into it. Is it even listed on CMC, or is it? Give me some updates on that. Is it? How long has it been around? Front to back, chill shorty. Let me do that. Wow. All right, cool cat crypto. Why? Oh my goodness. Cool cat. You're something else, my friend. You're something else. Crypto Mike. IDGF equals I don't. Nope. You're not gonna. No. Not doing it. All right, Anthony. Is it a good time to buy more Luna? Not what I want to say now. Wait for it to kind of teeter down a little bit. I mean, basically, okay. So we're close to the bottoms. The bottom. All right, so we're gonna actually bring up Luna Classic and all that great stuff. Because otherwise you're FOMOing in, my friend. Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. But now, I mean, I should say I know. Now I know. I thought I knew most of that stuff, right? The texting lingo. Apparently, I just learned a new one. And I just kind of who does this song? Try to think of what song that is from. That's gonna bug me now. That's a hip hop song. Eminem, the first album. Remember? That was a good song. I just don't give up. Playing that because you're whack. I just don't give up. Yeah, I know what song that is. Yeah. Marshall Mathers LP or Slim Shady LP, whatever the first one was. Great album. Brain Damage, remember that song? Great song. Just the lyrics on it, man. Eminem back in the day. All right, guys, look at this, okay? So we're going to talk about a little bit of Luna Classic. Here it is. I mean, to answer your question, no. Why would you want to get in at when it's pumping at 45%? Eventually, it's going to go back down. Guys, I'm telling you, time and time again, like, I don't know, man, like 95% of the time, if you FOMO, then there's a sell-off, and then you could have got it for cheaper. So it is what it is. There's just really rare circumstances where that's not the case. Bone, I guess you could say. Yeah, that would have been one of those cases where when we pointed out was $1.60 on the show, right? And then within 3 hours, I did a video and went up to 190. Right. Speaking of which, let's pull up Bone for just a brief moment. Bone 207. So yeah, again, are you kidding? That is probably one of the few exceptions. So even if a person got in at 190, they're up at 207. Could it dwindle back down? Yeah, it could. So there are exceptions, guys. I'm not saying there aren't when it comes to FOMOing. It just, let's face it. Most of you guys would probably agree that FOMOing is not a good thing, but there are rare exceptions. This is an exception. Okay, Max, but what about Luna Classic? Well, not financial advice, but I'm leaning towards no, I would still wait on that. I mean, come on. I mean, 45%. Yeah, you can wait a little bit. That's up to you. There's always that one guy's like, I gotta have it now. I gotta have it now. And then boom, you get kind of wrecked a little bit. You get wrecked in the short term. Long term, you're not going to be wrecked because a lot of us feel as though that this is going to be like one of the standout ones. Again, not financial advice, but that's the way we look at it. All right, I'm going to kick it back to the comments because I want to see somebody's actually, I'm not going to kick it back to the comments yet. Hold on a second. What I want to show you guys is crypto bubbles. Hold on a second. Yeah, I will kick it back. Share screen again. There we go. And crypto bubbles. All right, so we have top 500. Let's kick it back down to 200. Should show Luna Classic on this one. Or not. Top 100, really? There it is, 2.1%. Let's see what's going on with KuCoin real quick. All right, here we go. So we're at the 1 day. Okay. I can't really highlight it, but you can kind of see it yourself, guys. So pennant here. Then it formed a course again, and then we have, I guess you could say, some people say moonshot. It's not really like a clear moonshot because, I mean, I look at moonshot like being like, just like how it's supposed to sound, a freaking moonshot or parabolic. But it's a real decent pump to say the least. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. Hold on a second. So that's on the 1 day. Let's see, on the 12-hour, pretty much the same. I'm not gonna do the 4-hour. I had problems with the 4-hour earlier. I know some of you guys want like the 1 hour. Let's see what's going on the 1 hour. Just a nice, healthy thing on the 1 hour, right? And even on that 1 hour, look at that. Big candle on the far right, even bigger candle, then another big candle, then an equal one, which was for the sell-off, right? And then another one, and then it looks like it's going to come back up. So, I mean, we'll have to see what happens with that. It's too early to call on what it's about to form. Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna go all the way down to the 1 minute. Too early. Way too early. All right. Switch it back to the day. I'm gonna stop sharing, but on that one, I'm just gonna do the tab because I want that to be in the background for you guys while we get into the comments. That way you can just kind of monitor what's going on, or if you're a latecomer, you can see what's going on with that. Because why not, right? All right. There we go. That's gonna be in the background. All right. Let's kick it back to the comments. Crypto Mike, get with the times, Max. Yeah, I know. All right, we just talked about some of that. Bull Run Ready. I found that MetaMonkey AI and MetaHero kind of the same, maybe. Okay. I have to maybe look into MetaHero. Tim Shade's actually dipping. Little. Cool Cat Crypto. The tornado has a poker game going over there. Might go there after this. Okay. Menelec, wait to buy on the pullbacks. Yes. Hey, good to see you, Menelec, as always. Always looking sharp. I actually look sharp during the day at work when I get home, especially today. I had to take a cold shower. AC, man, it was horrible. Horrible. It was the only relief I could get was taking a cold shower. All right. Let's see here. Jeff Pruden, on the way, Mike's 45 seconds. Okay. Menelec, foaming in makes investors exit liquidity for patient investors. That's a good point. You always got great technical, just great answers in general, Thank you. Anthony, WTF is going on with Bone? Check out the recorded video. Goes into detail about why it went parabolic. Highly recommend it. Great video. And if you haven't checked out the recorded video, we don't just do live shows. Some of you guys don't know that. So we do recorded video content. I plan on putting a video out today. I did do one last night because I felt as though, because Larry has a day off, he might not, get a chance to do that. And I just didn't have enough time actually today to do it. But I will put out a recorded video or two tonight. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow. All right, Tim Shea, Shibarium getting close. We'll get into that in just a little bit. Actually, I think I got something on that. Let me just see if I still do. Give me a second. Let me see if I do. Well, I could have sworn I had that. Let's see. No, I could have sworn I did. No, it's still the same old news. About for instance, Shitoshi hinting that it could be released soon. We don't want the hint. We want a little more developing news. If I can pull that back up, there was something else that was tweeted out that was valid. So if I get it back up, I definitely will get more into that. All right, Legrand. So far, Luna Classic is not pulling back, just retracting a bit, taking a breather, and going almost higher, almost acting like coins act during a bull run. Very healthy, in my opinion. Yeah, that's a good point. Even Cool Cat is agreeing with you, and that's great. Cool Cat, for some reason, I thought you cleaned everyone out. Huh. Jeff Pruden. So I heard today that Luna Classic and its burn systems is the most anticipated and widely adopted project idea in the last 10 years. Thoughts? Oh, boy. I know that it's supposed to be, a very significant, I guess you could say, it's significant in the regard that the community is really, really behind it. Now, does that mean it is something that has never been done before in the last 10 years? Well, not necessarily, but your statement where you said basically it's the most anticipated and widely adopted project in the last 10 years. Yeah, I guess I would say it is. It's not like it's brand new, but yeah, widely adopted, sure. Mainly because of the community. And that's where most of the demand comes in. So I know this is a crazy comparison, but it's every now and then somebody will say to me, Max, Elon token, aka Dojulin Mars, right? Strong community without a utility. All right. With Luna Classics, totally different because you can get the utility made and we still have a vast ecosystem. Where on the other hand, with Dojulin Mars, for instance, there really is never going to be an ecosystem. There's just a strong community, right? So is this something in which basically is widely adopted for first, idea in the last 10 years? Yeah, I kind of reiterated what I was going to say, but I think for the most part, that's a true statement. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. My answer is yeah, absolutely. Bull run ready. I wish the 1.2% burn was happening now with all this volume going on. That's a good point. But as the saying goes, sometimes we just can't have our cake and what? Eat it too. Cool Cat Crypto. I like it. I tell you, I like it a lot. Yeah, I remember that saying. You guys are talking to each other. That's good. All right, hold on a second. Mike Cornwell. All kings not wanting to pay tax should be coming in before the 12th. Okay. Yes, Asian session is now awake. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. The time difference. I mean, heck, soon as it's like 9 o'clock my time, which is in roughly an hour and a half. You're also going to have the European market is going to be coming awake, doing their thing too. So, when you guys get up in the morning for work, I know you guys are going to be checking it all, and we'll see what happens on that. That's where you should probably check what, not just the 1 day. You should probably check, the 1 hour, the 6 hours, stuff like that, depending on, of course, your day. So if you didn't see anything in the morning when you got up, then, if you're at your lunch break, whatever, just zoom into like the 3-hour chart, 4-hour chart. It gives you an idea of what happened. But that's a good point, Gucci boy. They are now awake. Tim Shea, I heard that about that too. XRP Destiny. XRP is obviously the bridge for all the traffic will flow through. Yep. Born ready. Do you think Baby Doge is a dead project? I don't know. I can't really answer that. Last I saw, they had a strong community. Do you feel as though that there's just not enough, I guess you could say, transparency going on? Like, I haven't checked their Twitter in the longest time, mainly because I wasn't invested in it, but I was trying to, have an idea of, is it still an ongoing, strong community? If you haven't seen much on Twitter, like there's nothing really going on, I'm sure they have a Telegram. I've never been in their Telegram. I'm just not a big fan of Telegram. I mean, I use it because I have to. All right, if you're in the crypto space, especially as a content creator, you gotta basically use Telegram. You guys don't, of course, but it's kind of like what comes with the territory. But I have not seen what is going on with their community as far as social media. But I will state this: if they have kind of like fell off the map and there's not much activity, that is very worrisome to say the least. If that is what's going on with Baby Doge, I hope that's not going on because I know a lot of you guys are invested in that. Cool Cat Crypto, Japan will be foaming into Classic around midnight Central Time. All right. I'm actually thinking of getting the Jasmine. I asked Mike Cornwell a little bit about it a few nights ago. And it's, last I checked, it's still well under a penny. I know it's kind of like looked upon as being like the XRP, like the same type of situation, right? Like, not Japan. Japan doesn't have, it's not called SEC over there, but everything that happened with Jasmine. But for me, at those prices, and if it takes off, it just, I don't know. I'm thinking about picking up a big bag of that, just trying to prepare for the future. Not financial advice for you guys. I'm just saying what I'm doing. Legrand Commission, you wake up tomorrow with Luna Classic at 0.333. I'm sorry, 0.0003 or 0.0004 Asia market awake while we sleep. Yeah, that's a good point. Very good point. And that's always reflective of that. Like, by the time our show is done, right, for the night, let's face it, European market, we're going to have Eastern Europe, who is anywhere from 9 to 10 hours ahead of me. Again, I'm on Pacific Standard Time. It's different for you guys. And then on top of that, yeah, we do have to see what's going on in the Asian market. And this crypto's 24/7, which is true. But, you guys do put out or make very valid points, Coochie Boy and so on. Yeah. When we go to sleep, other markets are coming awake. I should say other markets, but I mean, these people that are geographically in other areas are going to take advantage of what they see in the market. It's just a given. All right, Coochie Boy, no, Baby Doge is not dead. All right, that's good to hear. It just, guys, you know how it goes. If you're not personally invested into it, sometimes you just have it on your favorites, on your watch list. Some of you guys don't even use CMC. Like, you might only use like CoinGecko, or maybe you only use the app that's on your phone for, crypto.com, whatever the case be, right? We all have our reasons, but thanks for the heads up, Coochie Boy. Legrand Commission, Max, can you tell us more about Larry Max Inu? Lol. Oh, jeez. I don't know. What can I say about that? I don't really have much details about it. I don't know. That's a good one though. I don't know squat. How about that? Coochie Boy swap just went live. Okay. Cool Cat Crypto. For the longest time, I thought people were joking about Baby Doge, but is it real? Yeah, it's a real thing. It's just, yeah. All right. So Iron Lux is here, guys. Look at that. Hey, Iron Lux. What up, fam? How we looking? We're looking pretty good when it comes to Luna Classic. USTC looks very bullish as well. We'll get a little bit more into this. Legrand, cheers. Soon, bro. Very soon. Max Larry Eno. Okay. Cool. I guess you guys know something I don't know. I'm being honest. Baby Doge deleted like 6 zeros since its birth. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, there are some really good community meme tokens. There's not a lot. I mean, I know you're a big fan of the E-News Coochie Boy. And if you done well with that, right on. I mean, I'm not going to speak necessarily against it. Just for me, it's me holding on to my Doge, me holding on to my Shib. And then as soon as I make profits in these ones that I just need to get away from, I'm going to do that. But you know what? I know that you're a big fan of, I think was it Lovely Enu. Hopefully you're doing well with that, man. I mean that. I wish nothing but success to you and everybody else. Absolutely. Soma. Okay, hold on a second. All right. Anthony. Hello again, Anthony. Are the burns going to help increase price for Terra 2.0? It could, because some people just who don't know much about it could just think, oh, well, what is this? And not even know that it's technically a separate thing, right? Technically speaking, no, burns are not going to help Terra 2.0 from a technical aspect, right? If you're burning a Luna Classic, how is that going to help in Terra 2.0? It's not. It's a separate blockchain. But there's always going to be those people who just don't know a lot about crypto, and they just decide, oh, well, I'm going to get a trifecta of this. I'm going to get USTC. I'm going to get Luna Classic, and I'm going to get Terra 2.0. People do it. Let's face it. That's a reality. Am I going to do that? I'm going to do 2 out of the 3, USTC, Luna Classic. Eventually, I'm going to get some Terra 2.0. Yeah, I talked about it, potentially 10xing, and I do believe that. We had data to back that up. But am I going to just be all like, oh, gung-ho, I got to have that? No. I'd rather have Bone if I had to pick, if someone said, you can only pick one or the other, Bone or Terra 2.0, I'm picking Bone all the way. Why? Because I missed out on that. I totally missed out. And I was one of the, people pounding that home for Bone. Heck, I do Bone videos. Anyway. All right. Coochie Boy, blockchain exchange on the way for Baby Doge. Okay. I hope so. I mean, you've been talking about that for a while, so. Ironlux Trader, the man and the legend in the crypto space and NFT market, La Grande Commission. Yes, absolutely. Thank you for that. All right. So let's actually kick this to the next thing. Hold on just a second. Apologize for that. So let me pull up this particular site. I think they had some news on something I wanted to share with you guys. Give me a second. Oh, man, sometimes I like it when my stuff is saved and sometimes I don't. Hold on. Bear with me. Okay. I think it's the alert that I wanted to pull up. No, maybe it's the report. No, it's not either. Okay, hold on a second. So here it is. Oh, shucks. Okay. No. Oh man, this darn place not updating their stuff. Hold on just a second. I'm gonna go with a different source. All right. Okay, so earlier, I'm pulling it up, guys. My bad. It's gonna do a Chrome tab on this one. Hopefully, you guys see it. All right. Yep, you see it. All right, cool. So earlier we were talking just briefly. I mean, I know this is all Luna Classic, right? That's great. I'll try to get a little bit more if I see more. But for the most part, we did cover, most of that in that regard. But I do feel as though we need to talk a little bit about Shibarium, and rightfully so. This is fairly recent. It says Shiba Inu new release. Satoshi Kusama teases the launch of Shibarium. I get it. You may feel as though this is old news. But there's a little bit more to it compared to some of the other articles that you've seen maybe with USA Today and some of the other ones. So it says Shiba Inu community considers the meme coins burn as one of the largest drivers in its price. As we know, Satoshi Kusama of Shiba Inu teased the launch of Shibarium. Yeah, we get it. In a recent tweet, Shiba Inu's price continues to struggle, but Bone is doing very well. You know what? I apologize. I'm going to actually just do the full share. That way we can just go back and do it the right way where I can just hop screen to screen. There we go. Here we go. So, yeah, Bone was doing well. And how we basically know that is when we go to my watch list and 24-hour. Let's see here. See, even on guys, if you're coming in late, I mean, 24 hours for USTC. I mean, it went up technically a penny. It doesn't sound like it's a lot, but it is significant. It's 22%. Just in case you guys missed that. All right, so I want to show you. Bone from the Shiba Inu ecosystem. I mean, sitting at 206. So originally, guys, if you came in late, you wonder why we're talking about this. A few days ago, we talked about the whole thing, how Bone just went parabolic. At the time of the show, $1.60. Later on, did a video, $1.90. Today, $2.06. I think it was even as high as $2.10 at one point. On that 7-day chart, went up to 137%. Now, back to this article. All right. It says Shiba Inu's Layer 2 scaling solution is a highly anticipated project for SHIB holders. Right. Shibarium, the Layer 2 solution, is key to the Shiba Inu's ecosystem growth and adoption. Yeah, we know that. Analysts have a bearish outlook on Shiba Inu and predict further decline in Shiba Inu. That part is bad. Now, I do want to show you this for a second. This is why I'm going with this particular article compared to the old news. Hold on a second. So this comes up. And basically, like it mentions, bulls take Shiba Inu, Dogecoin price higher as financial leaders eye Jackson Hole. I'm not going to talk about some of this stuff, but it does point out whales increase their activity in dog-themed cryptocurrencies, Shiba Inu and Dogecoin, sending SHIB and Doge prices higher overnight. Now, in regards to this, it says Shiba Inu price yielded 9% overnight gains for holders. This is not, of course, last night. As the crypto community anticipate Jerome Powell's speech for the Federal Reserve's next move. Now, we all know what happened, basically, with the whole thing with Powell for the most part. But the bad thing is, he comes out with this, and the only ones that do, I guess you could say, significantly well is Bone. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, well, why didn't Shiba Inu do well? The native token is Shiba Inu, all right? In my humble opinion, Shiba Inu is oversold at the moment. And as we know, when things are oversold, it doesn't do too well. What consistently does well? Whenever there's supply and demand, tremendous amount of demand. Currently speaking, there's tremendous amount of demand for Bone. So there's a little bit more to this. And it mentions Shibarium's launch could be the bullish trigger Shiba Inu needs. Now, you may be thinking, well, Max, aren't you kind of contradicting yourself? Not exactly. Hear me out. So, listen to this. Shiba Inu's Satoshi Kusama, of course, teased the launch of Shibarium, right? It says, while Shiba Inu holders await the launch of Layer 2 scaling solution, proponents believe it could act as a bullish trigger for the meme coin. Now, check this out. We're not going to play the Dragon Ball Z video because I don't know if he's going to do a copyright strike, but it says, Wolf, Bone, Flutter's feeling like Broly below. And don't worry, SHIB is and always will be the focus, but let the ecosystem shine. All right. So we saw Bone do well. In last night's show, we talked about briefly, I think at the end of the show, how Leash is also doing well. I mean, when it comes to Leash, anything above 5% is actually good. How do you know that? How you know that basically is because when it comes to trading sideways, when you have your tokens in which have 0.3 zeros, 4 zeros, many zeros, when they trade sideways, the consolidation, that's anywhere from like a percent to 6%. They call it trading sideways. That affects the likes of SHIB. That does not affect the likes of a Leash. Leash is hovering anywhere from $500 to $650, typically speaking, as of recently. So when something like Leash in that price range is up 5%, that's really, really significant. So yesterday we saw that go to like 20-25%. That's considered a big pump for Leash. Now you may be wondering, well, Max, we're talking about Bone. Okay, I get where you're coming from, but you also got to keep in mind that there's still strong demand for two particular cryptos that are part of this ecosystem, as in the Shiba Inu ecosystem, Bone and Leash. Again, the demand for it. So there's tremendous amount of demand for Bone because Shibarium's coming soon, right? Again, you got to look at Bone as being the ETH, especially for you guys that are new here. You got to look at Bone as being the ETH of basically the Shiba Inu ecosystem. Basically, when Shibarium drops, there's going to be tremendous amount of demand for that, right? It just simply makes sense. You're going to be using Bone to pay for those gas fees. When Shibarium drops, those gas fees will be significantly lower because we're no longer having to deal with the likes of a traditional ERC-20 contract. Okay, the same can be said for the likes of Leash. Leash is looked upon as being the Bitcoin of the Shiba Inu ecosystem. So there's tremendous amount of demand for those too. Now you also may be saying, but Max, again, What about SHIB? Well, again, I will remind you, I feel as though it's been oversold, but it will pump eventually. How will it pump eventually? It won't pump in the now, because during the now, it is what's oversold and is still part of ERC20. Until we get to an actual full Shibarium that is in full fruition, we are not there yet. But once we are there, then yes, I totally feel as though SHIB will pump with those other ones. And it might actually pump higher than some of these other ones. Now, how do we know that? Well, the demand won't be as strong once we're into the whole new thing of Shibarium. How do we know that? Look at the likes of other cryptos. Follow the patterns of other cryptocurrencies. You will find out that it's very similar when it comes to those type of things. Going from one to the other. Going from having more than one thing in your ecosystem. Yes, I get it. SHIB, Leash, Bone are the three standout ones. But you also got to keep in mind where the other two that we have heard will be coming around. We also heard about the shit. Like I say the whole thing because it's not technically it. And also tree. You got to keep in mind those will start popping up. Will there be strong demand for those? We have to wait and see. Those might not even do well right out of the gate. But when SHIB enters into that whole new space, if you will, yeah, absolutely. I do see that happen. All right, there's a little bit more. In addition to Shibarium's release, Shiba Inu's burn implementation is a key driver of the Dogecoin killer's price rally. The ShibBurn website revealed that, just always making sure that I'm not muted. The ShibBurn website revealed that Shiba Inu's burn rate is up 300% overnight. Again, this is some of the news I wanted to bring you guys because, yeah, some of the other ones basically have told us, what we already know with the likes of Satoshi Kusama stating what he did with hinting that Shibarium is near new. But this one goes on to a little bit more further detail, which I like. That's what I'm sharing with you guys. So over 213 million, and I apologize if you guys are new here. You're like, why does this guy sound so hoarse? I'm not completely over what I got. Over 213 million Shiba Inu tokens were burned in 14 transactions overnight. A massive spike in the burn rate fueled a bullish sentiment among holders. However, Shiba Inu's price failed to recover. Shiba Inu community's moderators recently considered the possibility of 100 trillion SHIB burn within the next year. Again, I'm going to state this. Everybody who says that we can't get to 1 cent, that's not possible. This is how we get to 1 cent. And if you're like me, yeah, I would love to see 1 cent, right? And I would love, of course, for that to happen, within 5 years or, and so on. I used to believe it would take roughly till 2030 to get to that. But when I hear news like this, that there's a possibility of 111 trillion SHIB burns within the next year, that gets me excited, like how you guys are excited about Luna Classic. And that's why I feel as though you should never turn a blind eye to Shiba Inu. Whether you're a fan, I get it, cool cat. Shout out to you, my friend. You're not a fan of ETH. I get it. But when you hear things like this, you should be just as excited as you are for Luna Classic because that is huge. We lose 111 trillion SHIB with burns. This is how some of this stuff can become possible. Combine that with the likes of Shibarium, the Shibverse, Shiba Inu's metaverse. And have we forgotten that over 12 trillion plus dollars is going to flow into the metaverse? And on top of that, could Shiba Inu be the standout premier platform that people want to go to? At the end of the day, you got to look at it from this perspective. I'm a gamer. Some of you guys are gamers. Let's face it. We have our choices on what platforms that we're on. Just because Microsoft has the Xbox doesn't mean that the Xbox, right, Series S or X, is the most popular platform, right? Same will apply when it comes to the metaverse. People will have their choice ones. So while all of us are getting tired, well, I should say tired, not all of us, but while some of us have the attitude that, man, I ain't tired of waiting for Shiba Inu to come out with something. Yeah, Larry, I'm talking to you, my friend, if you're listening. I get your frustration. But the point is, I rather have the Shiba Inu devs create a great quality Shibers metaverse than just creating something that's just going to be substandard. Because if it ends up being the standout one that I feel as though it will, then guess what? Just like how it is with the consoles, where PlayStation, believe it or not, still is the top one for the consoles with as far as numbers go, right? You can argue the whole thing of, well, PlayStation sucks with the whole, they don't have the thing like the Xbox, the pass, the battle pass or whatever, right? I get that. But the numbers show that it's still the most popular what? Console in the numbers. I know I'm a PC guy. That's a whole other cup of tea. Again, I'm going to pound it home. And that is, when it comes to all of this, is Shiba Inu could be the standout metaverse platform. Combine that with the 111 trillion shit burns and us getting to the bull market. Don't be surprised if we do possibly get to that 1 cent mark quicker than 5 years. It could be possible. For me personally, I hold over 1 billion Shiba Inu. So I don't even have to really root for a penny. I could root for half a penny and still make well over $1 million. Heck, like I pointed out before, Shiba Inu gets up to new all-time highs, and we get to 0.0001. That's 100,000 for me. We get to 0002, 200 grand. I'm rooting for that too. Will I take profits? You better believe it. But we all have our own reasons. Anyway, a little bit more, and then I'll kick it back to the comments. I haven't forgotten about you guys, but it is a crypto talk show, right? So let's talk about crypto. Crypto talk now. Shiba Inu price struggles to make a comeback. Now, we talked about the good things. Now listen to this. We got to be real. Analysts evaluated the Shiba Inu price trend and revealed a bearish outlook. Well, buying opportunities, right? So, Kelvin Mina, a crypto analyst, expects a downward move in Shiba Inu. Mina argues there's high likelihood of decline below the lows of 0.40116. Whoop-de-freaking do. All right, it's been hovering at 0.401s for the longest time. And of course, back a couple months ago when we saw some real lows, and even went to the fives, and that was the ultimate buying opportunity. Some of you guys even got close to what I originally paid for it, right? Close to 0.50s and what? Like I got it for $7.99, right? So again, it says a trend reversal will be confirmed with a breakout past 0.4014 according to analysts. And of course, they highlight some of this. You don't have to be the most technical guy to understand how some of this works. Okay. Now, FS Street analysts, I'm not working with them. I just like to pull up some of the stuff. They believe Shiba Inu price is within a tight range and a decline is likely in the meme coin. For price targets and other information, of course, you could want to look more into it, you can. I just want to point some of that out to you guys. Shibarium, I still feel as though is very, very close, simply because if they state August of 2022, which we're already into, it's almost over. For you guys, some of you guys on the East Coast could be over in an hour. Some of you guys watching from the UK, Europe, and so on, it already is over for you. I still feel as though that it will potentially be something that could be released within the next week, 2 weeks, maybe by the end of September. Heck, it could get delayed. I get it. Maybe they have their own timing. But to say the least, I'm fine with that, because at the end of the day, sometimes these people are part of the dev team might know a little bit something more than we do. And I hope that God they do, because you know what? They need to. So with that said, that is the latest in regards to what's going on with Shibarium, the teasing, all that stuff. I wanted to outline some possibilities for you, not financial advice, but I want you guys to have a broader perspective of what could possibly happen. The main standout thing I think you should take from all this is the 111 trillion, not billion, trillion in the burns. To me, that gets me excited. All right, let's kick it back. I know that was quite a while. Maybe you want to say I was going on a tangent, whatever you want to call it. But you know what? It is crypto talk now. We should talk about crypto. All right, let's kick it back. Jeff Pruden, Anthony, yes, sir. Cool Cat Crypto, Baby Doge is 8 zeros if I counted right. Yeah, it is. Bull Run Ready. That's good to hear on Baby Doge. I hold 3 trillion coins. Legrand commission was a joke, obvious. All right, hold on a second. So Iron Lux is sharing with us Baby Joe's wrecked me. 100 million turn $100 turned into 5. Yeah, I hear you on that. I do see a super chat came in. I do apologize. I didn't get that sooner. Let me get to it. Where are you at? Loose Banana with the 99-cent super sticker. Hey, by the way, Loose Banana, thank you so much. Didn't see you, much before. Maybe you were here before, but nonetheless, guys, let's go ahead and recognize Loose Banana. Very, very generous of you to give us the dollar super sticker or 99-cent super sticker. I guess inflation's hitting us, right? That's okay. That's a little joke that we always say. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. All right. I'm going to try to go up. There's going to be some comments I'm going to have to skip because I just simply lost my place. So I'm just going to go to this one. I do apologize, guys. Give me the benefit of the doubt. Lee Figueroa, a.k.a. Bull Run Ready. I am 100% with you, Coochie Boy. Hold 3125 bone and 500 million SHIB. Nice. I'm glad to see other people hold a lot of SHIB like myself. I just wish we had a solid burn for Shiba. We might get there, my friend. That's why I wanted to point that out. I mean, guys, again, if we're excited about these type of burns with Luna Classic, and let's face it, we're all excited about it. We should get excited about what could happen with SHIB. I am so rooting for that 111 trillion burn. Are you kidding me? Why wouldn't you be excited about that? Why wouldn't you root for that? Okay, you guys talking about Coochie Boy. Bone will print millionaires. All right, awesome. Crypto Talk Now VR. He's got a link. Basically, Edward Vincent give you guys a link to that. By all means, if you haven't checked that out, I'll go ahead and share that. For those of you guys who happen to use like a VR headset, like Oculus or anything like that, to say the least. Let's pull that up, and for you guys can just see that. Typo. Hold on. All right. Crypto Talk Now VR. Hashtag Luna Classic. Hashtag Pump. Live stream. Join us live as we pump all night with Hump Not Dump. Huh. And that was streamed 22 hours ago. Okay. And then you guys can go here. Here it is officially. There's only about 13 subscribers, but it's growing. One person watching. Let's see what it looks like at the moment. And there it is. Hey, and look at that. You guys are talking over there as well. That's cool. I'm going to give you guys a like. How about that? Will we keep pumping or retrace back to 15? Hump, not dump. Dump, not hump. I'm going to vote hump, not dump. All right. I just voted for hump, not dump. All right. So that's how you guys can do that. And I will actually just keep that on just to kind of help you guys with at least like another watcher, I guess you could say. All right. So thank you for that. Actually, hold on. Do stop screen. All right. Bone will print millionaires. Yeah, that's true. Nikki and NFT Queen are good. All right. There's another super chat that came in. Let me get back to that. And this time it comes from Mike Cornwell, the 99-cent super chat. Thanks, Mike. Again, appreciate it. Can't thank you guys enough for always just continuously helping out the community. Really, really appreciate it. Let me see. There's another one. All right. Loose Banana with a $10 super sticker. Thanks, Loose Banana. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Guys, if you have a chance to thank Loose Banana for being like a new regular, or maybe you're not a new regular. Maybe you have been a regular for a while and you just decided to start doing, chatting quite a bit. Whatever the case be, thank you so much. Really appreciate you guys. But if you haven't done so already, guys, what do we love to do here? We love to welcome members of our community, not just official members, right? But also just people who are active in our community. So by all means, thank Loose Banana. Welcome, Loose Banana. I don't know if you're a guy or a girl, to be honest, but whatever the case, it doesn't matter. We appreciate you and thank you again. All right. I did probably lose my spot. I apologize for that. Michael Anthony, this is getting bad. I can't trade or invest with so many charts Are I think you're trying to say broken, huh? Bull Rometti, where's the CTN summit? I don't know officially. When Larry comes back, which he'll be back tomorrow, maybe he'll address that. Coochie boy, yeah, I think we still up like 3 or 4x on Baby Doge. Nice. Okay, cool. Cody Core, don't skip my comments. Well, you know what? Sometimes that's how it is, my friend. I apologize. I'll give Cool Cat Crypto. I'll give Loose Banana a warm crypto talk welcome. It's not done on purpose though. It's just I lose my spot sometimes. You guys are laughing. All right, Crypto Talk Now VR. A deep dive into today's topics in further detail based out of the official Discord online streaming after hours. Yeah. I'll stop in there for a little bit. I don't know if I'll stay as late as I did the other night, but we'll see. Jeff Prudent, we may need to let Max catch up with. Hold the chat 3 seconds. Oh, okay. Okay, you have a conversation. Thanks again for the $10 super sticker. Crypto Talk Now VR, Hump Not Dump. Thanks, Max. No problem. Thank you guys for all your support. LeGron, Edward Vincent, Hump, all you guys that are, doing, just we got like 3 channels now. I got the VR, we got the Crypto Talk Now in Espanol. By the way, let me share that real quick. So let's do the one in Espanol. Let me see. I'm just doing the tab just to make it a little bit easier. And so let's see here. By the way, this lady right here, she does a great job of playing the drums. She plays Metallica, everything, and she's just, I don't know, she's pretty awesome. All right, so let's see here. Crypto Talk Now, Ahora, I think it's called, something like that. Oh man, I can't pull it up. Man, I think I'll do recent history. Should be on here. Hold on, I'm gonna get it. Don't worry. Maybe I went to it on you know what? I think I went to it on something else. I might have went on DPG Maximus. Let me see. No, that isn't it. No, hold on. I guess I didn't. Max Maher. All right. You're going to have to give me the exact thing on that Legrand. I apologize. My bad. All right. All right. Let's see where we're at. Crypto Mike has got another super sticker. All right. Let me get to it. Crypto Talk Now VR. Actually, it's Edward Vincent. Thank you, Sir Max. Or is that Rafael Santos with you? I don't know. But whatever the case, thank you so much. Appreciate it. $2 super chat from either Edward Vincent or somebody over there at Crypto Talk Now VR. Crypto Mike with the fire. Crypto Talk Now Network. Fire. By the way, speaking of fire, did you guys know that they brought back Beavis and Butthead again? So last time they brought it back, it failed. And this new time, I guess it's like all in HD. And it's on Paramount streaming service. Anyway. No, we're not sponsored by Beavis and Butthead. Can you imagine if we were sponsored by them? Welcome to Crypto Talk Now, sponsored by Beavis and Butthead. That'd be kind of weird. All right. Crypto Mike, CTNN, Spangler. I know I just lost my place again. Sorry about that. Let's see. There it is. All right. So, Hablamos Crypto Ahora. All right. Hablamos Crypto Ahora. All right. Let's see if I can pull that up. Just want you guys to see that. And if you really love Crypto Talk now, you'll subscribe to it even though you don't speak Spanish. No, you don't have to, but it does kind of help us out, right? Let's see. So YouTube Crypto Talk now. Gosh dang it. I just lost where I'm at. All right. Ablamos Crypto Ahora. Ablamos Crypto Ahora. Okay. Ablamos Crypto Ahora. Man, I got an epic fail going on there. Now. All right, hold on. YouTube.com/C/ all right, hold on. I got to get it the right way because I need it to be the right way. Ablamos. Okay, not Ablamos. Ablamos. Okay, with an E. Okay, all right, let's try this out. Please come up. Please come. Yes, there we are. There we are. And look at this. He even has a commercial. All right, so this is on the tab. Here's the commercial. I am actually going to play it for you guys. Let me get the volume going. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, hold on. Here we go. I'll replay it. Sorry. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Shout out to, once again, Legrand Commission, Comisión, muchos gracias, mi amigo. Can't thank you enough. I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's just, you're such an awesome person. It was really nice being at the post show and hearing your voice, my friend. So thanks again. Can't thank you enough. Can't thank our community enough. This is what we're talking about, guys. We have a wonderful community. You guys are very passionate about what you do. I wanted to talk about crypto originally, and I became passionate, about crypto. I was talking about it with friends and so on, and I thought, you know what? Why don't I make my own private crypto channel? I did a while back, and then, of course, a few months later, teamed up with Larry. So the saying goes, take your passion and make it happen. Remember that song? I know you do. Anyway, so thank you for that once again. And we'll kick it back to the comments. Let's start a Crypto Talk Now channel. Done only in Bane's voice from Batman Lives. Okay, that would be tough. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. How about this? I could take some requests, but I don't know how serious people take me sometimes when I do the whole thing of, Good day, mate. Welcome to Crypto Talk Now. My name's Maximus, and let's see here. On today's show, we got a comment from Crypto Talk Now VR with Viva. Next, we have Tim Shea. Cool cat. I like it. Cool cat crypto. Ha, we was sweet. Next one, Crypto Mike. Max. History is safer to open in the public. Larry's Law. Aunt Larry, we love you, buddy. We love you, mate. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how people take me serious anyway. All right, that's enough of that. Did we get another super sticker? Hold on. Let me see. No, we did not. Oh, yeah, we did. All right, so I don't want to miss... Man, we got a few, I guess. Hold on. So let me catch up to where we're at. We got two of them. All right, I'll get to them. So first one is Legrand Commission with the, okay, yeah, give me the link. Thank you for that. You just showed that. Okay. Shirts drive me nuts sometimes. All right. Yeah. So thank you again for the $2 super chat, Legrand. Really appreciate it. We did show that. Okay. Yeah, I did. And there's another one. Legrand Commission, $5 super chat. Thank you. Muchas gracias. Once we hit 1,000 subs, we are giving away some NFTs. Nice. Subscribe for a chance to win. Wow, awesome. That is really, really cool to say the least. I mean, right now, hold on. Let me zoom out of this other one. I know how that one shares. So, guys, he's at I should say he. I mean we, right? So hablamos cripto la hola is at 586 subscribers currently, and take his advice about the whole thing of us getting to 1,000, because I mean, come on, NFTs are cool. How do we know that Legrand has great NFTs? Well, how we know that is Mike Cornwell. Mike Cornwell can attest. He said something like when he came into second place, he got like his NFT was like worth $200 or something. I mean, hey, that's better than kicking the butt, right? So let's get back into it. Oh boy, there's some more super chats that came. My goodness, super chat night. Raise the roof. Yeah. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's get back down to that. It's gonna make it really, really hard to get into some. I'll try to go back up and see where I was at. But these are good problems, right, guys? So we have Loose Banana. Thank you for another $2 super chat. I'm actually going to see on the other YouTube site or page if we skipped any. I think we have some more. So yeah, there's quite a few. Wow, this is awesome. So $2 super chat from Loose Banana. Hold on, let me get to it. So thank you again, Loose Banana. Really, really appreciate it. Let's see. Boy. So I'm sorry, super chat / super sticker. Crypto Mike, we're almost at the pump zone for all-time highs for Luna Classic. Yeah, absolutely. And then here it is. Loose Banana. Guys, come on. Are you kidding me? Loose Banana with the $50 super sticker / super chat, where you want to call it. Man, raised the roof all the way up. Thank you so much. That was really, really awesome. We haven't had a super sticker / super chat like that in a very long time. Guys, if you haven't welcomed him yet, or her, I don't know. Sorry for the, if I haven't got the clarification yet. Nonetheless, Loose Banana. Welcome, Loose Banana. If you haven't done so already, thank Loose Banana. Thank you. 50 times over on top of everything that you've already done. Crypto Talk Now VR. Yep. Loose Banana, you rock. Mike Cornwell, hell yeah. Jeff Pruden, holy shnikes. Wow. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. And again, Crypto Mike, 99-cent super chat again. Thank you so much. Mike, the Cornwell's all about consistency. So, thank you guys. Can't thank you enough. Bull Run ready. Bananas on the loose again. Yes. Crypto Talk Now VR. Bananas in the chat. Get loose, y'all. Another super chat. Mike Cornwell, 99-cent super chat. Thank you guys. Man, you guys are awesome. Mike Cornwell with the 25.25 ETH super chat. I'm kidding. I know. I just thought that'd be crazy, huh? Anyway. Wow, lots of bananas. What is this? Hey, Super Mario Kart in the house, right? Koopa Troopa just dropped his bananas behind him. I always wanted to get that new one where it's literally like it's like virtual remote control Super Mario Kart. I don't know if you guys ever looked into that. It's for the Switch. All right, so you guys got all these going on. Mike Cornwell again with the 99-cent super chat. Man, you guys, awesome. Thank you so much. Tim Shea, Max needs a bell to go off for super chats. Well, you got to keep in mind, I can't hear squat when I don't have that on. And even when I do have the headset on, it doesn't make it like a sound. You know, there just needs to be something. I guess you can, I don't know, maybe a plugin or something. I don't know. Luna Classic bot to give me, about to bring you a heart. Yeah, it could. Max should twerk on super chats. Yeah, like Richard Hart. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are all laughing. That's cool. It's good to laugh. Cody Core. Wow. Look at Cody Core. He's still sporting the Bam Bam Bigelow beanie. WWF All-Stars in his house. $1.49 super sticker. Thank you, Cody Core. Cody Core has been watching Crypto Talk now, I swear, since probably the time I was a special guest with Larry, maybe, but I know this much. He's been watching Crypto Talk now since at least April 18th. I know that much. I remember seeing you. You were one of the first and originals. Cody Core, I can't thank you enough for always being here and being supportive. Shout out to Cody Core, everybody. Give him some props. He deserves it. Loose Banana. Now, I got to state this, even though it's not super chat. He states, this man works hard for us and appreciate it. When you all can, keep showing this man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I can't thank you enough. You know, this is what makes it worthwhile for me. I mean, yeah, I've been going like, you know what? I've been so happy tonight, other than my air conditioner having problems. I've been so happy tonight just to be here that I'm not even looking at the time. And technically speaking, I probably would have wrapped up the show probably 45 minutes ago. But it's you guys, the community, that keep me around. Obviously, we got a super chat, bing, bang, bong, you know, bells and whistles going off, you name it, right? So thank you. I do try to work hard for you guys. I do apologize. I wasn't here on time. I had some unforeseen circumstances, mainly the AC. It's just, you know how it goes. Like, if you're distracted with something that's just like, oh God, what is this, right? Like it's hard to sometimes focus, but it's no excuse. I will be here on time next time, but thank you so much for the kind words. I'm a very humble person, and for you or anybody else to mention that means a lot. It makes it that much worthwhile. This is what the grind is all about. And you know what? This show is a daily show. It's a grind. And I can't thank you enough. We really appreciate people like you, other members of our community. You guys all know who you are. Cody Core, Mike Cornwell, Loose Banana, apparently, Jeff Pruden, Tim Shea, Coochie Boy, Mrs. April or Michael April Cornwell, Samuel, don't call me Captain Hook, Hump Not Dump, Edward Vincent. I feel like I'm naming off members of the Wu-Tang Clan, the RZA, the Jizza, ODB, right? Anyway, you get my point. If I didn't mention your name, that doesn't mean that you're overlooked. It just means that I can't think of it at the moment. So we got a lot of members of the community. La Grande Commission, are you kidding me? I mean, you name it. Can't thank you guys enough. Really, really. All right. Got the bananas. Fun Max, a new chair. I got one. It's just, I bought it. I bought it off the internet instead of trying it out, and I said I never will do that again. So I appreciate it. I do have a new one. It's actually right next to, see this thing right here? Can't really see it. This is another chair. It's actually brand new, but I don't like it. I've been sitting on crap for so long that I'm used to sitting on crap, and when I sit on something nice, it's like, I don't know. It don't make sense. Anyway. Jeff Pruden with the money. Oh, look at this. Another one. Lee Figueroa. Let's go. Thanks for all you do, Max. Thanks. Man, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. And by the way, you have really cool hair. I wish I still had hair. Look at this. I wish I could do what you have with my hair. Look at that. I'm like, I mean, I got stuff. I'm like, I'm mostly bald. I know. And you know what? How about this, guys? So what was the last video I did, if I'm not mistaken? I think so. Was it the bone one? So I got out of the darn shower. I didn't have time to put anything in. Nothing, right? And man, my hair looked horrible in that video. And I reviewed it and I was like, I'm not going to do that again. I don't know. I'm just, you know, somebody said, Max, you should shave your head and you should do a lineup, right? Well, I used to have a lineup, you know, but my girlfriend doesn't like me with a shaved head. So I don't know. Maybe she will later on. I don't know. I did it once before though, so I might bring back the lineup. I don't know. I kind of like this look though. I mean, a lot of people do lineup, but anyway, yeah. Lee, thank you again. Can't thank you enough. And you got great hair, my friend. You do. Shout out to your hair. Okay. And you got a hip hop look to you, man. Shout out to real hip hop, 90s hip hop. Hopefully that doesn't offend you. Anyway, there's some good hip hop in my area. I'm a big 90s hip hop fan. Wu-Tang Clan, Gangstar, DPG. That's why I'm DPG Maximus. Didn't know that, did you? I don't know. Tribe Called Quest, on and on. You know, there's something about when you hear that classic song play, like on a classic radio station, like classic hip hop or something like that, and it brings you back to a time in your life that you'll never forget. And hopefully you guys get that with certain tunes. Like I have it happen. Like sometimes I listen to Guns N' Roses or something like that because that's my favorite 80s rock band, Guns N' Roses. And then I'll hear certain tunes like that and it just brings back a great memory from like my childhood. And then you associate certain people. I don't know if music affects you guys that way, but that's how it affects me. It's like it gets to the core of who you are. Anyway. All right, let's see here. I'm just making sure I don't skip over anything. Wow, you guys are doing awesome. Still here, even though there's only 17 people here. Cody Core, it's a $3 super sticker. Thank you, Cody Core. I mean, you guys are so awesome. So it's very, very humbling to say the least. Jeff Pruden, Max all the way, 100%. Thank you. Thank you so much. G Mad Wolf at maximum race level. Thank you. But we still dread you up, brother? I don't know. That would look weird. That would look like Coolio. You ever seen Coolio lately? Because he went bald. It don't look right. It don't look right, right? Thank you, though. Crypto Mike, $2 super chat. Drop a $1 super chat if you love the Max Show. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate that. 2 times a week now, by the way, as of yesterday. So Mondays and Wednesdays. Schedule may change in the future. Just giving you guys a heads up. Won't be for at least another 5 weeks, though, starting as of Friday. But you will have the Max, what do you want to call it? Do your own research with Max on Wednesdays. Monday night Max or whatever. Where it's just me, Mondays and Wednesdays. And then Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, it's me and Larry. The traditional Max and Larry show. And on the weekends, unless I don't know, unless Larry wants me to be there with him. I don't have much going on. Like I might just show up or whatever. But for the most part, I try to get the weekends off because I also feel like I need to do more research. I also want to put out a lot of good videos, and then on top of let's face it, we all need a break. I mean, I gotta have a break sometimes too. I mean, technically, you can get burned out with anything, right? Even if you're passionate about it. In that regard. So yeah, Crypto Mike, thank you so much. Drop a $1 super chat if you love the Max Show. Thanks, man. Really, really appreciate it. Crypto Talk Now VR, Max with mutton chops. Thanks. You have a good shaped head for shaving it. Yeah, I guess I do. I will state this much, and this is I'm just throwing it out there for all you guys who are going to be watching for multiple years, right? Maximus is going to get hair implants. Okay, if women, right? If you guys can get boob jobs, I could get myself some hair implants. I used to have beautiful hair, and it affects my self-esteem. I want to feel good about myself. Eventually I want to get in shape and all that. Larry's been telling me, he's like, man, I want to play basketball against you someday. So my thing is, okay, there's that. And then I also want to get the implants. I don't have to accept the balding thing. And you know what? I truly believe that I, myself, all of us, we're going to eventually get where we need to be. Again, if women can get the implants, Maximus is going to get some darn hair implants. Yes, it's in the future. All donation goes to Max's new weave. That's a good one. I like that. Cool Cat Crypto, a nice melon. Yeah, I got a big melon, to say the least. I mean, it's... All right, little known fact, Cool Cat Crypto. Shout out to my mom. God rest her soul. I miss you, Mom, so much. Like every day. My mom was my best friend. She was. Like, just miss her a lot. She passed away in 2019. Stage 4 breast cancer spread to her spine. She fought the battle for 6 years and 4 months. 4 months. And little known fact, when she was pregnant with me, I was born 1981, so I'm 41. I might as well state that. Same age as Mike Cornwell, apparently. Anyway, so get this. She was, like Biggie Smalls, he's got that rhyme. He's like 10 months in the gut. I'm not going to say the next part. So for me, it's 10 and a half months. Yeah, my mom. Oh, man, that's tough, right? 10 and a half months. So when I was born, I was like 9 pounds even. She, was cesarean and so on. But she almost lost me in childbirth. It almost killed her. And as a result, like, even when I was in shape, the smallest hat I could wear was a 7 5/8. And of course, as I put on weight, I have to wear a size 8. That's the biggest hat they make. So yeah, my head is huge. Yeah, little known fact. Anyway, because apparently, get this, if you're not born natural birth and you don't pass through the birth canal, because you think about molds your head. So a lot of kids that are born cesarean, they don't go through that birth canal. They have big heads. I don't know if you guys know that. Anyway, I scanned Google on my gaming accounts a few years ago, like 10 years ago, and they won't let me send any super chats. But I love you, Max. You deserve it, bro. We all love you. Keep up the hard work. Well, you know what? You contribute in other ways. Everybody contributes in their own way, and that's fine. And I get it. So no worries, my friend. No worries. Thank you, though. There's more super chats. My goodness, guys. Thank you so much. Crypto Mike, $2 super chat is going down tonight. Like, so, yeah. I was listening to that a while back. I remember when that song originally came out. So I think I was in the 8th grade. I want to say summer 1995, if I'm not mistaken. And like all my friends were playing that. We even played it well into our freshman year of high school. It's going down tonight. Tonight it's going. Yeah, I remember that song. Absolutely. Cody Core, I'm bald. I shaved my head. Yeah, that's why you're wearing the Bam Bam Bigelow beanie as you're at work. I'm just busting your chops, my friend. I like that that look for it. Looks good. Let's see. And there it goes. The super chats have, wow, okay, that's awesome. I'm not saying I'm asking for more. If you guys want to do more, that's great too. I'm going to do my best to try to get back up to, oh man, you know what, guys, I can't apparently. I'm going to try to, oh my goodness, I don't know if I can. Let me see. Crypto Mike, Max, history safer to open in public. Oh, okay, that's a while back. Wow. That's a long while back. Let me see. Man, oh man. Let me see something. I'm going to go to the other YouTube part of it just to see if I didn't lose anything. Okay, that's fine. All right. So I could have sworn you guys mentioned something about me being a teacher or something. Tim Shea, Max needs a belt. Okay, we got that a long time ago. I'm just trying to get somewhat close to it. All right, so find me a new chair. We're below that somewhere. Yeah, Wu-Tang Clan. Abomatomically, Socrates' philosophies and hypotheses can't define how we drop these mockeries. Lyrically, perform armed robbery, possibly the spot. Yeah, inspect the deck. Yep, had to do that one. I saw it. All right. I just wish I had the voice to rap. I can actually rap. I just don't have a good voice for it, right? And to those that don't know, my all-time favorite rapper, and he's still alive, Nas. I'm going to go to a Nas concert someday. I missed it last time. I love Nas. Just that's my guy, Nas. Can't get enough of Nas. All right, hold on. Where are we at? But we're ready. I love 90s hip hop. I'm an 80s baby. Yep. I was born in 81. So I don't know. People, I have some friends that joke around me. Oh, you're technically a dirty, rotten millennial. It's like, calm down with that. It's like, why? Because on the thing it says people born in 81. I don't feel like I am, but whatever. Darn labels, right? And then they got this thing. It's like, well, if you played out in the street and you rode your bikes or all these other criteria of like not being a millennial, then you're not one. And I'm like, okay, that was me. I was a kid and I rode bikes and I played in the street and I was very active in playing ball, and I wasn't all glued to like, modern technology and stuff, whatever. Anyway, Loose Banana, if you stream tomorrow, if I notice y'all need to show up and show out with me. All right. Yeah, we stream every day, believe it or not. Every day since August, or not August, every day since April 18th, if you can believe that. Either it was myself or Larry, one or the other. Somebody has been on every single day since April 18th. And a shout out to Larry. He used to do it twice a day, every day. And then he got to the point where you just need a break. We all need a break. So, yeah, it's going down tonight. Okay, hold on a second. Let me go a little bit more further down. Let me see. Let me get down. Maxwell, just a little question. Did you take up the basketball coaching job for the kids? My son is in basketball, and I think you'd be an amazing coach. Thank you for that. To answer your question, I had to do a follow-up. There is a position open for 5th and 6th grade basketball. I'm on the fence right now because my thing is this. So the 5th and 6th grade, I guess, is a paid thing. So, it'd be extra money on top of, being a teacher. My thing is, I feel as though I could bring more to the table of being an assistant coach compared to being a head coach, because with the head coaching position for 5th and 6th grade, let's face it, a lot of those kids, like, it's the first time they play basketball. There's some that, really stand out ones that know it. I feel like I could bring a lot more to helping individuals work on their game. May not look at it like it now because, I get it. I'm really overweight and so on. But believe it or not, from the time I was in 1st grade all the way up to time of high school, I was very active in basketball. I used to play from like morning till like it got dark. And I was very, very active. Used to be like in shape, all that stuff many, many years ago. Right. But like anything, after high school, you just, I don't know, our bodies, we put on weight and stuff and don't eat as healthy, let's face it, it's just things like that happen with me. But nonetheless, so my thing was I didn't have the greatest shot when I was playing basketball when I was a kid. But my attributes was I was a great rebounder. I was great at blocking. I wouldn't really compare myself to Dennis Rodman because, I mean, he's great. I was decent. I was competitive, to say the least. I was never good enough to basically play like high school varsity or anything like that. But nonetheless, I was always competitive. Now, I will state this little known fact. I did make varsity football freshman year, and then also the next high school I went to 4 different high schools for moving around. So I made varsity football twice, but my dad pulled me out of it, unfortunately, because, he had a good friend of his son got hurt really bad. He didn't want that to happen to me, but it's something I'm still kind of upset with my dad to the sense, because I felt as though, what? How dare you, define my destiny? I could have gotten a scholarship. I was really good at football. Like I'm not tooting my own horn. I was darn good. Like I could have pictured myself, at least going to college and having a scholarship. NFL, no way. I was never that good, but I could at least got a scholarship to play football. Absolutely. But anyway, that's a little bit of my background. But basketball, I always love playing basketball. I always love playing football. But my point is, in regards to the coaching job, so that whole thing will happen in 5 weeks. That's why I mentioned it before. And if anything, if I do accept it, I will let you guys know for sure. It will affect my schedule just a little bit during the week. Maybe on the weekends, but I don't know. I don't think it's going to be too conflicting, but it's just a temporary thing. The season is only 7 weeks, and I've always wanted to be at least like middle school to like high school coaching. I still would love to coach high school, but at least as an assistant coach, I need more experience. I'll just throw that out there. I want to be taught the ropes. So currently, the 8th grade one is already filled. Already met up with the other coach. Great guy, really nice guy. Believe it or not, for our school, he's won a league championship. So, I want to kind of learn the ropes from him, see how things go. So again, guys, I'm just teetering on the whole thing of either becoming an assistant coach for 7th and 8th grade, or just filling in the position for 5th and 6th. Obviously, 5th and 6th is a pay gig. But believe it or not, for 7th and 8th, it's not. That'd be considered a voluntary gig, but at least give me more experience for the future. So I don't know. I want to see like what would be more my thing. Because I mean, so far I've been pointing out like, all right, hey, you're really good, but you didn't see the open man, or I'm trying to teach kids to create space. You know what I mean? Like, space between you and the defender. Just little things like that. I know I went on a little tangent about that, so sorry about that. Loose Banana, no problem. He definitely deserves it. Tomorrow I'll drop 100 if he streams. Wow, thanks. I will be here tomorrow because we're here every day. So thank you. It won't be 6:15 Pacific. That was a little bit later. We do 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific every day. Every day. So let's see here. Going just a little bit further down. Mike's turning my bedroom into the band room slowly but surely. Oh, wow. Okay. Didn't realize that my head was so big due to the fact that I didn't come out of the... Yeah, that's it. Welcome to the club, my friend, Edward Vincent. Yes. I have a Jason Richardson guitar. Cool. Mike, Crypto Mike. Loose Banana, Max is the man, and everyone here helps just being here to watch and talking. Thanks again, Loose Banana. I know some of you guys, it might seem like I'm skipping. I'm just trying to kind of just skip a little bit because there's no way we'd be here for 4 hours if I didn't. Legrand Commission, is this a new record starting the stream in August and ending in September? Ah, that's a good point. I guess in 16 minutes. Yeah. Mike Cornwell. Whoa, 250 Luna Classic. All right, hold on a second. Let me see if you guys got anything else I skipped on accident. I don't want to mess anything up. I did. I missed one. I guess I missed a couple. My goodness. All right, hold on. I apologize. Good problems, right? I got to read this, though, because you mentioned Nas. Max just went in. I love Nas. Yeah. I can't get enough of Nas. I just can't. I can't get enough Gangstar either. Black Ranger Airsoft. What's up, Max? Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Right. All right. Hold on. Mike Cornwell. I haven't missed a show since late May when I started coming here at LOL. At least evening show. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, we remember it, man. Absolutely. Crypto Talk Now VR, $2 super chat at Crypto Talk Now. Woot Larry. Yeah, shout out to my co-host Larry. Like the old Game and 50 Cent song, right? Hate it or love it if the underdog's on top, right? Well, you could hate or love Larry while this underdog is on top. You get what I'm saying. Larry needs some more love, you guys. Come on. Show love to Larry. He's a good guy. He's a kind man. My thing is he's a kind person. I'm proud to call him my brother too. Me and him became very close. You know, we all have our ups and downs. I have my ups and downs. We all have our ups and downs. There's no such thing as a perfect person. There's no such thing as a perfect show. There might be people here as we speak watching, not commenting and saying, forget that show. All they do is read the super chats. Are you kidding me? Why wouldn't we read the super chats? We don't get super chats like this like all the time. It's called paying it forward to the community. That's why we're reading super chats. That's why we're reading comments. You name it. Normally we read comments, but you get what I'm saying. Bull already. I mentioned this to Larry, but I want to set something up where I love to have the both of you on my pocket. Absolutely. How about this? If you have Twitter, reach to us out on Twitter. Add us, like you see right here. DPG Maximus is me. At Crypto Talk Now 21 is Larry. If you don't use Twitter, you can use my email. That's fine. It's my direct email. Whatever you want to do. Let me think. Which one? You can do. I don't know if it'll allow me to put it, so I'll just say it verbatim. Hopefully you remember this. PTB, or sorry, PT, P is in Portland, T is in Trail, the word Blazers, 1977 at gmail.com. So PT Blazers, 1977 gmail.com, as in Portland Trail Blazers, 1977 gmail.com. Say it one more time. PT Blazers, 1977 gmail.com. You can reach to me out there if you would like. or if you just want to add me to Twitter and send me a DM, whatever you want to do. It was many years ago when I was in beautiful shape as well. Yeah. Yeah, you know what happened? I used to be I used to have a really awesome metabolism. I was a skinny kid, and then I was like, you know what? I want to get buffed. And I did get buffed. And then, man, I wish I never did that because it ruined my metabolism. Because you know what? If you don't keep up with that, yeah, you get fat. That's just the way it goes. Let's see here. How old is Cool Cat? That's a good question. All right, hold on. Let me see where we're at because we gotta go way farther down. Loose Banana, love you, Larry. Well, that's good. Larry needs some love too. Samuel Hook, Larry, what's up? Yeah. Hey, Samuel, how you enjoying that Wagme NFT, my friend? All right, Bull Run ready, Larry. What up? All right, hold on. Crypto Mike, no issues with Larry. We love learning Crypto Max and Larry, perfect mix. Thanks. Yeah, you know what? We complement each other pretty well. But when he's on by himself, guys, he will be bringing his own thing. Watch out for Larry to, throw you guys a fastball out of nowhere and knock it out of the park. Oh, hi, Larry. Didn't know you were here. I don't know. He might not be. Okay, I haven't gone yet. All right, I did see some comments about me being a teacher a while back. Yes, I am a teacher. Currently 5th grade science. Not my main thing. I love actually just doing social studies, history. That's my main thing. I could passionately talk your ear off about World War II, especially World War II. Are you kidding me? And how about this, guys? Before we wrap up the show, okay? Well, not just yet. We're gonna I'm gonna look at a couple Luna Classic things before we wrap things up completely, because we are pushing towards the 9 p.m. Pacific mark, and also that means midnight Eastern time. My goodness. But with that said, excuse me. Yes, we're gonna get into some of these things on Luna Classic. But yeah, as far as me being a teacher, yeah, currently 5th grade science. I prefer like 7th and 8th grade social studies if I have to pick one. 7th and 8th graders get a little ornery. Nice thing about the 5th graders, they're still at that nice, sweet stage in their life. So, hold on. You're giant now. Just put you on TV. Yeah. Well, you know what? AM radio, maybe. Who knows? All right. Let's kick it into high gear with the. I should say high gear, but let's do Luna Class just a little bit more. See what we can find on that. Hold on a second. Share. There we go. There we go. All right, I'm gonna do a refresh, guys. So 977 billion, we dropped 2%. Let's see what the top 200 are doing. 24 hours for some of these. Man, a while back I was debating on getting into eCash. You don't know what eCash is? It was rebranded a while back. It used to be called Bitcoin ABC. And it's one of those ones in which I always said to myself, if we were to have a monumental crash in the market, I would get me some eCash and treat it like I did with Shiba Inu. What I mean by that is I would have got it at the 0.5 zeros and a number, and I would have probably put in at least something like what Lee Figueroa did, like 500 million of the tokens / coins, whatever this. I don't know if they're called tokens or coins with eCash. It's just one of those in which you never know with that particular one. Do more research on it. We'll get more into that a different day. We'll take a deeper dive. There was something I wanted to point out yesterday, and before we kick it back to Luna Classic, okay? So let's see here. I just don't want to see you guys get wrecked on this. So there was something that was posted yesterday. Where is this? Trending. Hold on. It was yesterday. Gosh, where was it? Maybe if I just do the token sniffer. Hold on a second. Maybe I can pull up the history of token sniffer. No, I can't. No, never mind. It's not showing up anymore. There was one that was trending yesterday. I looked more into it, took a deep dive. Horrible score. It was like 0 out of 100. the liquidity was, expiring. But anyway, that's beside the case. All right, well, we will kick it back to the Terra Luna Classic. All right, so here's what's going on with Luna Classic, especially if you just came in late. On the 24-hour, it's still holding that 46% level pretty well. And on the 7-day, it's up, to 122%. And on that 1 hour, it's at 3.26%. So with that said, let's do crypto bubbles real quick. There you see it real quick. Everything is down, okay, for the hour. But Luna Classic is at 6.7%. This is good. All right. So with that said, let's check out not the day now. Let's check out the 1 hour. And on that 1 hour, we are having a nice, look at this. Oh, I'm zooming in the wrong way. My bad. So this was, looks like the 7 o'clock mark when we first started, my time. Oh, no, that ain't not my time. That's UTC. Okay. But nonetheless, this was not that long ago. Okay, I see what you're saying. So that's the, okay, yeah. All right, so within the last hour, we saw a pennant form there. So 2 double pennants again, one here, one here. A small, man, like a triple pennant? Seriously? Yeah. Triple pennant. Brief moonshot, not super moonshot, like a nice pump. Then some nice buys on the candles. Tons of buys right here. Another solid green candle. 2 big sells. And of course, look at what's happening here. So even though these are zoomed more in, that's on the 1 hour, but check that out. Something good could happen there. Let's do this 30 minutes real quick. That don't look as good. Oh, actually, you know what? That ain't bad. Look at that. All right, we're going to zoom all the way down to 1 minute. I know that sounds crazy. Even on a 1 minute. So when we go to 15 minutes, a little bit of the same. See what I'm talking about right there? I don't know if you guys can see that. This looks good right here. 30 minutes. That still looks good. Hour. That still looks good. See how it's doing that dip? Could be forming yet another pennant. So, guys, we'll see what's going on by this time tomorrow. Believe it or not, we are going to wrap things up here. I'm just going to recognize the last comments. Let's see where we're at. Oh, boy. Excuse me. I didn't mean to cough that time where it picked it up. Luna Classic. Yeah. Cool Cat Crypto. Mike Cornwell, 3 months, still no floating head. LOL. Yeah, you know what, though? It's going to be soon. I can't announce how soon. I know you've been saying that for a while. Yeah, I know. I'm going to get it, though. And it's going to be a surprise, and you're going to be glad when it happens because it's going to be really, really cool. It's going to be cool, like Cool Cat Crypto? Maybe. Crypto Talk Now VR at Cody Core. Be sure that... Okay, you're telling that? Yep. Cody Core, no, you've been tiny on my phone, and I was working, so I'm mostly listening. Crypto Talk Now. Wow, Max, you're still live. Yeah, you guys made it awesome. So, Larry. Yep. All right, hold on a second. I'm going to go further down. I think I saw super chat. Yeah, here we go. Another super chat. Thank you. Crypto Mike, $2 super chat. Buys Larry a beer, lol. Yeah. Thank you for that. Loose Banana. Yo, Larry. And last but not least, Jeff Pruden. Max, we need Discord links and other YouTube channels added into the description of the videos from now on for easy clicking for the community. Okay. Hold on. Need Discord link. All right. What I'll try to do is when I do a recorded video and I send it to Larry, I'll say, here's the links to the others, add it to it, and we'll go from there. And then maybe we can also add it to the lives as well. We'll try to get that going. Okay. I apologize for that. All right, guys. I think that's just about it. Yep. That's it. So with that said, everybody, that is a wrap. Or is it? No, it's not a wrap. Crypto Talk Now VR. If you haven't joined the community, please do join us for exclusive content. I'll be on Discord probably for like maybe just 15 minutes because it's getting late. So with that said, everybody, there's the link for the Discord. You can join us. He says, see you tomorrow from Loose Banana. Thanks again, Loose Banana. Brilliant idea. No need to apologize. Yeah. So there it is, guys. Larry sent a tweet. Okay. So, guys, there it is for real this time. You do more comments. That's fine. But it is going to be a wrap. Thank you for joining us. Big news, of course, with Luna Classic. We will continue to follow the likes of what's going on with Luna Classic. And we'll also, of course, cover the other ISO 222 compliant ones out there. What in the world is this? You have her. Wow. I don't know where this just went in a whole other direction. All right. Not going to do that. All right. So, Luna Classic, we're going to continue to see what happens. Come back tomorrow if you haven't done so. We're going to talk more about the ISOs and whatever other hot topics it comes to crypto. This is not typically a typical show where we go 2 hours and 40 minutes. No, we don't do it. Typically speaking, an hour and 15, hour and a half, 2 hours tops. So I'm just throwing that out there tomorrow, guys. It ain't going to be as long. Thank you all once again. Great show. I salute you all. And the thing I was going to say earlier, you know how we're talking about history? If you happen to see a World War II veteran, and you know for he is, if he's wearing it or not, whatever, thank him. Because you know what? That generation is dying off. They're not going to be around much longer. And we owe them the utmost thanks for their sacrifices. Of course, everybody else has served. But you know what? You'd be glad that you took the time to thank them when you had the chance to do so. So with that said, everybody, on behalf of myself, Larry, Patches, and Mr. Johan of Crypto Talk Now, may you all have a blessed night. Have a great day tomorrow. And we'll see you on the next one. Over and out.